What are y'all talking about, man? Y'all thought a nigga wasn't gonna live stream on Christmas? What? Nigga live streaming on Christmas? Okay. Niggas is live streaming on Christmas. Real nigga activities, man. You know. You know what the fuck a nigga saying. Testing. 3, 2. Oh shit. I only got the thing to even hear. Testing. 3, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3. Alright. But bam, we got that now. What up, my nigga? What up, my niggas? My nigga. But I think I figured out why my camera and shit was lagging, bro. I think I figured out the solution to it, man. So, very wonderful day that I figured out the solution.
The case of
These motherfuckers on that Lil Durk shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. So they said Chicago gang members flew to LA to shoot a woman and some other shit, bro. I don't even know, bro. Honestly, I don't know. I ain't going even back.
the case of the murders in LA of 3 women with Chicago ties. The Los Angeles District Attorney's Office announcing charges against 3 men, all from Chicago, describing them as reputed gang members. Police say the 3 have been taken into custody in the past few weeks, 2 in Chicago, the other in New York. All are awaiting extradition.
Tonight, residents in Los Angeles.
Bro, I ain't gonna cap to you. When I was looking at the title of this shit, I thought it was the Lil Durk situation. It said Chicago niggas flying to LA. But these some totally different niggas that don't got shit to do with Lil Durk. So I guess Chicago niggas just be tweaking. They like to do shit in LA.
Angeles on high alert after a shooting in an upscale neighborhood just north of Beverly Hills killed 3 out-of-state women and wounded 4 others. Police have not.
And then they went out, bro. You see, us Chicago niggas just looking bad, bro. Y'all killed 3 out-of-state women, bro. That didn't got shit to do with whatever the fuck y'all got going on, bro. This why motherfuckers talk shit about the gangsters. The niggas that call themselves street niggas. Because when you do a shit like this, bro, you gonna be looked at as a goofy, bro. There ain't no real nigga shit hitting females and shit that don't got shit to do with what the fuck y'all got going on. Now, if the woman got some shit going on with the street shit, this shit, you can hear tap her. I don't give a fuck, but hitting innocent motherfuckers, yeah, your ass is a goofy.
Made any arrests and released no new updates. But law enforcement sources familiar with the investigation are looking into the possibility this was targeted.
Investigators are also going door to door and looking for additional surveillance video or any evidence that could help us.
Most of the victims were found outside the short-term rental property, valued at roughly $3 million, according to Zillow. Nearby, other rentals are going for $2,000 to $4,000 a night.
2 to 4,000. I ain't gonna cap to you, gang. I don't even fuck with Airbnb. I don't fuck with Airbnb. Airbnb is on bullshit. And then they tax it. Like that much for an Airbnb a night? Come on now. And then guess what, bro? They're gonna add all these extra fees on top of that shit once you leave, bro. Airbnb really is a fucking finesse. I hope they ass go out of business.
This is like a really special place for us. I mean, yeah, I could have been on that corner last night.
This latest mass shooting marks the 7th for California this month. In just this state alone, last week, at least 23 people were killed by gun violence in San Diego, Oakland, Half Moon Bay, and Monterey Park, where gunmen opened fire inside a dance hall hosting a Lunar New Year celebration.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all this shit right now before New Year's even happened. Stay y'all ass in the house. Your ass going outside during New Year's and shit, guess what? Your ass might get shot. Yeah, your ass might die trying to celebrate the new year. You gonna start the new year in motherfucking heaven or hell, bro. Whatever the fuck you decide to be at, bro, that's your life actions, nigga. But just know, bro, going to parties, clubs, all that shit around drunk motherfuckers on New Year's. Oh yeah, bad walking disaster.
The shooting heightening security. Today in New York City, a parade moved through Brooklyn as officers kept close watch.
Were you on edge? A little bit. You know, every time we have any kind of gatherings, we're always, you know, just to be extra safe.
Back out west, one community still reeling from tragedy took steps toward healing while also honoring a hero. Brandon Say managed to disarm the Monterey Park gunman as he entered a second dance hall in Alhambra.
Damn, folks says, really, I ain't gonna cap to you, gang. Depending on the situation, that's what you gotta do. Because a nigga gonna shoot your ass if you run. You really making it easier if you try to run away. You might as well go out fight and try to take that bitch from him and shit. You feel me? And it's like, bro, it's damn near a little bit motherfucking easy if you catch the nigga off guard, because the nigga think you gonna run away. You run at the nigga, oh shit, now he might shoot you. But you feel me? As long as you grab that nigga first, you feel me? Wrestle. I'm not wrestling no nigga unless I feel this nigga gonna shoot me. If I feel there's no way for me to get away, then I'm gonna wrestle. But I'm not trying to be no hero. This is why I say citizens should be able to carry a gun. Because you see, this nigga is risking his life because y'all dumbass Democratic gun laws, bro. You see how this nigga gotta risk his life because y'all stupid ass Democrats and y'all dumbass laws, bro. I ain't gonna capture y'all. Don't fuck with Republicans either, but I fuck with Republican laws more than Democratic laws. I ain't gonna cap to you. I'm a motherfucking I don't even know.
Thank you for saving countless lives.
A moment of gratitude after a week gripped by heartache. Kathy Park, NBC News.
3 Chicago men with gang ties were arrested in the ambush killings of 3 women during a mass shooting in January in the Beverly Crest neighborhood of Los Angeles, authorities announced Friday. At a news conference, Los Angeles police officials explained that in late January, several people had visited LA in support of a Chicago rapper and rented a vacation home.
We've learned 2 of the 3 women killed in a mass shooting in Los Angeles were from the Chicago area. The LA County coroner confirms 30.
Oh shit, so the niggas that motherfucking killed the women is from Chicago and the women is from Chicago. Also, it's damn near some personal shit they had going on. This probably ain't no random just hitting them motherfucker. They damn near knew exactly what they was doing when they did what they did at this point.
23-year-old Iyanna Hutton of Chicago and 29-year-old Nina Davis of Bolingbrook were shot to death early yesterday morning in the upscale Beverly Crest neighborhood of Los Angeles. A third victim from...
And this why I don't go to LA, bro. This why I don't go to California and shit, because look, California is supposed to be this nice, high-class, classy place, but everybody knows just the land of motherfucking junkies and shit now. But the point is, it's supposed to be this nice-ass area where shit ain't gonna happen. Now, shit is happening, and niggas will most definitely get killed out there. And they don't honor no state's permits, so it ain't no way for you to legally carry out there unless you want to risk, going to jail. Me personally, I don't think risking going to jail is worth being in a state. You feel me? I'm gonna carry my gun regardless, but I don't want to go to jail either. So I might as well just not even risk it. Like, you can go to literally Nevada and it feels like a little California vibe. You feel me? Not as good. It's not the same, but you can get a little California vibe from Nevada, and you can be able to carry your gun.
From Arizona also died in the shooting. 4 others were injured.
We're still trying to interview people of what kind of gathering it was, or any evidence that could help us determine what happened here and why these victims were shot.
Investigators are still looking for suspects in the shooting, which they say was targeted and took place inside of a home being used as a short-term rental.
As the group was returning to the home following a night of bowling, An ambush-style shooting occurred, leaving 3 people dead and 4 others with gunshot injuries. More than 30 gunshot rounds were found at the scene, according to police. The 3 victims who died were identified as Ayanna Hutton, 33 of Chicago, Nina Davis, 29 from Bolingbrook, and Destiny Sims, 26 of Arizona. Law enforcement arrested 3 suspects in the past several weeks, including 2 who were apprehended in Chicago. Dejon Tompkins, 28, was taken into custody on April 10th, according to the Los Angeles Police Department. Weeks later, Dante Williams, 23, was apprehended in Gary after initially evading arrest.
Man, they call folks ass in Gary, Indiana, bro. I ain't gonna cap to you. That's low key, kind of smart, but at the same time, Lake County be going through Gary too. So it's like I was gonna say that's kind of smart because you know, Gary police, bro, they ass don't really do their job, bro. Like your ass could get away with a lot of shit in Gary. I ain't gonna lie to you. But the problem is Lake County police is all through Indiana, including Gary. And when you see Lake County, that's different than seeing motherfucking Gary police, bro. Lake County, they will get on your ass. Gary police, you gotta really be tweaking for Gary to get on your ass.
3 men from Chicago have been arrested in connection with a deadly shooting in Los Angeles back in January. 3 women were killed, 7 people were wounded, and 3 victims, also from Chicago, were visiting LA. Police say they had no connection to the suspects. One of the men is also suspected of killing a 30-year-old man in North Hollywood back in December.
Damn, bro. And they said they don't got no connection. I thought they had connections because they all was from Chicago. So what the fuck is wrong with these niggas? So these niggas just go to LA just to like do dumb shit, bro. Like I don't know. And then they don't understand. LA got some dumbass gun laws. So out of all the states you decide to do some motherfucking fucked up ass shit, you go to the state where they got dumbass laws, like stupid ass laws, bro. That make you even more stupid. Cause I wouldn't want to commit crime and motherfucking. I mean, they do be letting they criminals go though at the same time. But it's like I ain't trying to deal with all that shit, bro. I'm trying to legally kill someone, bro. I'm not trying to go through all that, going to jail and shit. And just because you legally smoke someone don't mean your ass ain't gonna go to jail. Once you kill someone, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna go to jail. It's about if you're going to get released or not. That's what you got to worry about.
In both of these cases, the suspects use ambush-style tactics on their unsuspecting victims.
The collaboration and cooperation between law enforcement agencies across the country is crucial in ensuring that those responsible for such brazen acts of violence are brought to justice.
And LA police did not reveal a motive for those killings. They did say the North Hollywood victim, Julian Bynum, was also from Chicago.
A third suspect, Derek.
Bro, so these motherfuckers just want to be the only motherfuckers from Chicago and LA or some shit? Like, I don't understand. So everyone they smoking is from Chicago. Why? Why are you smoking Chicago people in LA? Like I'm trying to figure out like what would be the purpose of that shit unless he got personal beef with him. That's the only thing I'm thinking. But they said they don't got no connection. How they don't got no connection? The niggas just oh yeah, I'm finna smoke anyone from Chicago.
Harry Stanford, 28, who was also from Chicago, was arrested in New York on May 10th. All 3 men, who are expected to be extradited to Los Angeles, are facing multiple counts of murder and attempted murder. While police say they couldn't discuss the motive for the shooting, Tippett said, "We can tell you that it is associated with Chicago." Investigators said Tompkins was connected to a separate North Hollywood homicide in December. The victim, Julian Bynum, 30, was also from Chicago.
Known Chicago gang.
Right, so they do get connection to the suspects, bro. Because a news article said it ain't no connection with the suspects. Bro, I'm getting confused now. Which one is it, bro? Do they got connections with the niggas or nah, bro? Because then it make more sense. They just killing a motherfucker from Chicago that they got beef with. They ran into him out in LA or they whatever the fuck happened to them. Whatever happened. But now, if they don't know the motherfuckers, now it's more to the story that niggas don't understand, bro.
Members suspected in 4 murders in Southern California are finally captured. The investigation and arrests spanning across multiple states. Eyewitness News reporter Sid Garcia is live at LAPD headquarters in downtown LA with the latest developments. Sid?
The suspects and the victims are all from Chicago. The 3 women were murdered in January. The 1 man was killed right before Christmas in last year. All 3 suspects are now awaiting extradition back to Los Angeles. The shooting happened on January 28th in the Beverly Crest neighborhood of Los Angeles. It borders with Beverly Hills. After following leads from the public and ones detectives gathered from witnesses, arrests have been made in connection to the 3 women who were murdered and the man who was shot and killed in North Hollywood last December.
Damn.
The victims and the suspects are all from Chicago. The 3 men in custody are 28-year-old Darius Stanford, 22-year-old Dante.
Oh yeah, folks says he looked like he be on the bullshit. Folks says be on the bullshit.
Williams, and the 3rd suspect is 28-year-old Dejan.
Yup. Folks says look like he be beating bitches' asses. I don't know why, but he just got the niggas that be looking like that, bro. They be whooping hoes' ass for some reason, bro. Like the nigga, bro. That's the Chris Brown look. That's how Chris Brown be looking when after he get caught whooping the bitch ass, bro. Like I see it in his eyebrow. I think he be whooping the bitch's ass, gang.
John Tompkins. Police say all 3 are known Chicago gang members.
Folks said smiling the other mugshot. He on gang.
Police won't say why the 3 suspects traveled all the way from Chicago to Los Angeles to commit the murders. Now, working with the FBI, Chicago, and New York City police, 1 was arrested in Chicago, 1 in Indiana, and the 3rd in Manhattan.
The collaboration and cooperation between law enforcement agencies across the country is crucial in ensuring that those responsible for such brazen acts of violence are brought to justice, no matter where they may attempt to flee.
Stanford and Williams have each been charged with 3 counts of murder and 6 counts of attempted murder. Tompkins has been charged with 4 counts. Along with this case, he's also linked to the murder of Julian Bynum, who was murdered right before Christmas in North Hollywood. The 3 women are 29-year-old Nina Davis, 26-year-old Destiny Sims, and 33-year-old Iyanna Hutton. Police tell us the 3 women rented an Airbnb to follow a Chicago-based rapper. They were murdered in front of the house they were renting. They were not, according to police, the suspect's intended target.
On behalf of the LAPD, we are saddened by this horrible loss of life and hope the arrest of those responsible for these acts will bring some comfort to the families and friends who lost their loved ones.
Again, police didn't want to talk about why the 3 suspects drove all the way to L.A. to allegedly commit the murders. And again, all 3 are awaiting extradition to face justice here.
You see, and that's why I don't even go to LA, because I don't like to drive to LA. Every time I fly, I'm flying. Every time I go to LA, I'm flying. So that means it's gonna be kind of hard for me to get my gun out there. You feel me? So that's why I don't go out there, bro. I honestly tell people, man, if I can't bring my gun, I'm honestly not going. I don't really care, bro. There's so many other places you can go to. Why risk your life for a vacation, bro?
In Los Angeles,
a man visiting from Chicago was fatally shot in North Hollywood late Friday night. Julian Bynum was pronounced dead at the scene of the shooting in the 6800 block of Simpson Avenue. Bynum suffered multiple gunshot wounds in the 11:30 p.m. attack. On December 16, 2022, Julian Bynum, 30, was outside an apartment complex in the 6800 block of Simpson Avenue when he was allegedly shot multiple times by Tompkins. The case was investigated by the Los Angeles Police Department's Robbery Homicide Division.
LAPD is investigating a deadly drive-by shooting in North Hollywood. It happened just before midnight in the 6800 block of Simpson Avenue. Police say the victim, a man in his 30s, died at the scene. His identity has not been released. Right now, police don't have a motive for the shooting, but say it is not gang-related.
On a few episodes of Vlad TV, DJ Vlad would encourage numerous rappers to move out of their hood/hometowns if they have any beef or problems going on, and this would improve their chances of surviving. There is a ton of truth in his statement, and it makes sense logically.
I interviewed FBG Duck twice. Both interviews, I am telling him to his face, you need to move out of Chicago. You've gotten shot. Your brother just got killed.
But then when he do that, what are they gonna say? He's losing street credibility.
Right.
He left Chicago.
Vlad will also.
Man, I ain't gonna cap to you. Niggas be letting the streets trick them out of their position, man. Happy holidays, man. Motherfuckers be letting them trick them out their position and shit. Like, nigga, bro, it don't matter what the fuck motherfuckers think. And that be the problem. The internet will try to get you to that point. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, the internet, bro, niggas be inside my comments trying to get me to motherfucking tweak out and shit. Like, nigga, bro, you really want me to, like, snitch on myself, bro, to prove to y'all that I've been doing street shit. Like, the internet would literally be trying to make niggas motherfucking do dumbass shit, bro, just to prove they tough, bro. Like me, I just be treating niggas, bro, because the shit be funny, bro. But it's like, I'm never gonna tell on myself about shit that, like, if I didn't never get arrested for it, I'm not gonna speak about it. I don't care if niggas think I'm a bitch or what, bro. I don't care about niggas be getting tricked out the position. Niggas be trying to look tough, stay in the hood and shit because niggas gonna like, oh, he running. Nigga, I ain't running. I don't want to be around y'all bum ass niggas. I'm trying to be around niggas with money on.
Also make claims that your enemies won't have enough money to fly states away to find you and harm you. There's a 15% chance that your enemies would definitely fly or drive to get you if it was worth it to them and they had the money to do so. I feel like this was the case for this specific situation, especially with 4 people being killed in total. And 2 of the victims were from Chicago.
Yeah, but I feel like this situation, bro, it still could have been easily avoided. Like, even though niggas be like, oh yeah, it's harder, it's because niggas letting motherfuckers know where they be at in those different states, bro. If you don't let motherfuckers know where you at in them states, bro, niggas ain't gonna really be able to find. Like, they might still be able to find you, but for the most part, gang, niggas ain't gonna be able to find you like how motherfucking they gonna be able to find you in motherfucking the other state. Because you gotta understand, for the most part, niggas don't know nobody's in those states, just like you don't know nobody in those states. So how niggas be able to set niggas up, backdoor niggas, is way more harder to do in different states just because they don't got connections. You feel me? All that other shit.
Chicago. All right, gang, there you have it. It's been the story of the 3 Chicago gangsters that flew to LA, caught 4 bodies, man. Hey,
y'all heard it, man. They basically did a Lil Durk. They did a Lil Durk. Lil Durk could have just hired these niggas. I ain't gonna cap to you. Well, them niggas got caught too, so I mean, shit, it ain't gonna never work, bro. Everybody that tried to slide to LA and catch a body, bro, they ass always end up getting caught. So you know what that means? Stop trying to slide to LA and catch a body, bro. It's not worth it, bro. Your ass is gonna get locked up, man. If you watch this video all the way through, I know your ass fucking with another motherfucking video. So go ahead and go watch another motherfucking video. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and what? Turn on post notifications so you never miss out on any content like this. Go! You already know. Go. Go. I ain't gonna cap. I don't be reacting to music, bro. That music stuff, bro. Them stuff be getting striked. I can't even post that shit, and I don't be understanding that shit. Like, it's able to. Yo, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. But I got some shit. I'm down there. You feel me? Yes, sir. What y'all know about what? The Australian gangs, nigga. Yeah. You see, y'all UK niggas made me want to look into more shit, bro. So now we looking into motherfucking Australia. What the fuck they got going on in Australia? It was actually kind of hard for me to find this video because I typed in Australian gangs and it's like, the shit didn't really pop up like that, bro. But then I read the description. Then they said Melbourne. I think Melbourne gangland. And then I didn't know where the fuck that was at. I read the description. They were like, that shit is Australia. Oh, shit. Fuck it. I guess they gang banging in Australia now. And that's what the fuck we finna find out today. Motherfucking when will you be reacting to the mass shit in the Middle East? It depends on how long that shit be. I ain't gonna lie to you. Cause some videos be too long. I tried to react to another video, bro. And if the video be long and boring too, I can't do it. Like, I ain't gonna cap to you. Like, that's why I fuck with UK Drill Plug. Because certain people, I can't watch. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I don't be fucking with it. But I'll check it out and see how that shit is. They gang banging in Australia. Yeah, you didn't even know they gang banging with the kangaroos and shit. Yup, it gets serious out there. And lots of motherfuckers don't know how serious it is out there when it come to gang banging and shit. But today, we finna motherfucking find out.
But the ganglands are in turmoil. Without trust, there is only war.
No, I don't know who shot me.
Well, you have your eyes shut at the time, or what?
Yeah, well, I've got no idea really who shot me. It's, you know.
Within 4 years, both Jason and Mark would fall to assassins' bullets.
The Melbourne Gangland War has the potential to stand among the most gruesome, drama-filled killings in modern history. It had everything from celebrity drug lords to corrupt police officers. At some point, some politicians even thought it was impossible to stop. We're talking about friends and family members turning against each other, car bombings, broad daylight assassinations, and bodies missing even to this day.
You see, this all going on in motherfucking Australia. You see, y'all didn't know about this shit.
The streets weren't safe, nor were police witness protection programs or even maximum security prisons. Yet somehow, all this chaos revolved around one man, Carl Williams, also known as the Smiling Assassin, Premier, and Fat Boy by the police. Carl Williams wasn't your stereotypical hard-faced gangster. Babyface and likable best suited his profile. Often seen wearing denim jeans with plain shirts, Carl could have easily passed for a trainee burger flipper at McDonald's. He always smiled for the cameras and had a person.
Yeah, he looked like a chill dude that motherfucking be drinking beer and play video games and shit. His ass don't look like he be catching bodies.
Personality that only ripened with his exploits. It's important to note that even though the killings lasted more than a decade, claiming 37 lives, more than 10 were.
Looks can be deceiving, bro. That's why I tell y'all niggas, looks can be deceiving. Folks' ass got 37 hats, and his ass looked like he won't even hurt a fly.
Allegedly by his hands. Interestingly, and contrary to most people's assumption, the Melbourne Gangland War initially had nothing to do with Carl. It's accurate to say he stole the show. Therefore, to better understand everything, we'll take it from the top, way back in the 1950s, just after the Second World War, when the Painters and Dockers Union.
Now this shit going way back, 1950s. I'm pretty sure no one inside this live or watching this video was born around this time. I think they'd all be dead if they was. I don't know. Would they? Nah, I don't think so. I don't know. Probably not. That sounds like it's old as hell, but it's probably not that old. I don't know.
Was established on Melbourne's waterfront. Although intended for good, it wasn't long before corruption infiltrated the union. By the 1960s, it had a mafia structure with heroin and cocaine as the primary commodities of trade. Thanks to its ideal proximity to the docks, Melbourne's market took to drugs as fish to water. Drugs were incredibly profitable, and it didn't take much to convince your average union worker to take up the side business. By the 1990s, the city was a local amphetamine producer.
You see, that's why y'all need to pay people more. If y'all pay y'all workers more, they won't get hired by the gang drug lords and shit. You see, that's the problem. If y'all hire niggas more, they want to be helping the drug dealers. But instead, y'all don't want to pay niggas more, so now they got to go sell drugs and shit.
It was so bad that the police described Melbourne as the amphetamine capital of Australia. Indeed, things were horrible, but at least there was some stability in the underworld. The Moran family headed the Painters and Dockers Union as factions, such as the Carlton Crew and the Honoured Society, dabbled in the drug trade and controlled other branches, such as Melbourne's fruit and vegetable market. However, in 1996, John Higgs' arrest would spark a wildfire like none other. You see, he wasn't your average street-level drug criminal. Instead, he was Australia's #1 amphetamine trafficker, with allies both in the underworld and Australia's elite, including the police force. Higgs' arrest took several years in what is still considered Australia's most expensive criminal investigation. The public celebrated his downfall, but little did they know of the chaos that was about to unfold. Down in the underworld, young aspiring criminals couldn't help but covet the throne. They wanted in on that amphetamine money and were convinced the old mafioso generation had to go. It didn't take long. 2 years later,
you see them young niggas always want to come in changing some shit. And then the young niggas, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They ass gonna motherfucking kill niggas for real. Like the older motherfuckers, like they was killing motherfuckers, but they killing who they actually trying to kill. The other motherfuckers, the young motherfuckers, bro, they killing any and everybody, bro.
Later, on January 16, 1998, Alphonse Gangitano was found dead in his home, wearing only underwear. Gangitano, also known as Melbourne's Black Prince of Lygon Street, was the face and leader of the Carlton Crew. Since he was a toddler, Gangitano only wanted to be a criminal and was very proud and vocal about his founding of the criminal organization with a close friend, Dominic Mick Gatto. Police reports on his death strongly implicated young Jason Moran, and Kinebra were responsible. DNA findings prove.
Bro, these niggas, bro, these is old niggas, bro. Why the fuck is folks ass out here sliding still, bro? Folks ass supposed to be in a library somewhere.
Proved that both were present when the murder took place. Surprisingly, they were excused from giving evidence on the grounds that they might incriminate themselves. Gangitano's murder saw the Morans take over the Carlton Crew, with many leaders seeking refuge in other criminal organizations. One such leader was Mick Gatto, who desperately sought a partner to ally with against the Morans. That same year would see 2 more murders, including a car-bombing assassination in August and Mad Charlie's fatal shooting later in November. Charlie, who once bit off a rival's nose, was a major player.
Bro, nah, gang. You see, what the fuck be wrong with y'all niggas in these different continents and shit, bro? Niggas over there, that's the Australian shit, bro. I didn't see that shit happening in the UK. Niggas biting off niggas' nose and shit. You damn near might be Mike Tyson. I ain't gonna bap to you. Even though Mike Tyson bite off an ear.
The following year, the city police had their hands full as they dealt with 8 more murders, including one unfortunate case of mistaken identity. Among them was the assassination of a criminal's wife, Vicky Jacobs. Her death came shortly after she testified against her husband, Gerald David Preston.
You see, I ain't gonna cap to you, man. Motherfuckers out here thinking shit sweet, bro. You can't snitch on nobody once you figure out that shit, bro. Once you learn about the street shit that's going on, bro, your ass can't get to telling this shit when shit get hot. You know why? Because they gonna kill your ass, bro. If you knew you was gonna tell, bro, you better tell motherfuckers from the jump. Hey, bro, don't tell me shit like this. I don't want to know what the fuck you got going on, bro. Because if shit get real, bro, and they apply that pressure, I'm talking. So niggas can already know what type of timing you on, and you won't get killed, and they won't waste their time. A win for everybody, you feel me?
Who was implicated in several other murders. Gerald was among the many gangsters that profited off Melbourne's criminal links. On September 9th that same year, 38-year-old Brighton underworld businessman Dimitrios Bellis died of a single clean shot to the back of his head. The authorities later reported that his death was related to debt. Allegedly, just days before his death, Bellis desperately tried to clear his debt using fake diamonds. The police even tried to capture the perpetrators by offering $100,000 to anyone with eye-opening information.
Shit, that shit not worth it. That 100,000 is not worth it when you playing with niggas that's $1 million street criminals. They will get you, bro. You see, Lil Durk was able to get niggas touched in California. You think them niggas ain't gonna be able to get you touched? Okay, tell for $100,000 to see what the fuck gonna happen to you.
It so happened that Milorad, Bellis's close friend and business associate, mysteriously disappeared after he was last seen alive on the night he had made a statement in the Kilda Road police station.
Mysteriously, yeah, you know what the fuck happened? Nigga went to go. Niggas found out he was, and you feel me? Tell y'all niggas think shit. You see, y'all snitching on the right motherfuckers, but when y'all start snitching on the wrong motherfuckers, y'all gonna realize, oh shit, niggas be getting killed over being like Gunna and shit. Yeah, bro. If Gunna would have did what he did to these niggas, bro. If Gunna would have did this shit to these niggas, bro, guess what, bro? guess what? Gunna would not be walking on game.
Until now, he had never been found. Police later
These
concluded
mafia
that
niggas
he
don't
was
fuck
probably
around.
taken out by the same people that got Bellis. A month later, on October 13th, witnesses would report gunshots at Gladstone Park. Upon arrival, the police found the then 29-year-old Carl Williams bleeding with bullet wounds in his stomach. He survived the ordeal, but told the authorities he couldn't identify the shooter. With raised eyebrows,
He knew better.
investigators strongly believed one of the Morans shot Carl Williams on his birthday. After all, they knew for
Oh,
sure
no, who the
Carl
fuck?
met with Mark and Jason Moran that day. They also believed that a failed amphetamine batch and ownership of a pill press triggered the dispute. A woman within the vicinity also testified that she heard a man cry, "No, Jason," just moments before shots were fired.
You see, you lucky. They lucky these niggas is not rappers. If these niggas was rappers, they gonna be like, that nigga screaming, no, no. Okay, no, Jason. They gonna put that shit in the song for sure.
Until now, Carl Williams was nothing more than a foot soldier for the Moran crime family. However, sources claim that as his bosses, Mark and Jason Moran, were more preoccupied with the power struggle, he devised a means to undercut them. Using their labs to mix and produce his own batches, he diluted amphetamine with ketamine and sold more at the same price. Gang experts believed his bosses probably found out, and killing him would not bring in any lost money. So instead, they chose to give him a lesson with a near-death experience and demand that he pay them 80,000 Australian dollars for the losses incurred. Carl Williams swore to enact his revenge. However, unfortunately for him, his plans had to wait because on 25th November, he and his father, George Williams, were charged with multiple drug offenses. This case
Damn, bro, everybody gang banging. You see, this generation's a gang banging, bro. You see, these niggas really don't be having no option, bro, but to gang bang at this point, bro. This they family. I ain't gonna cap to you.
came after the police allegedly
Man made a
raided
better
an
product.
amphetamine industry in Broadmeadows, seizing around 25,000 amphetamine tablets, a pill
Damn.
press, and a firearm. All of this was estimated to have a street value of around 20 million Australian dollars.
Damn. 80K wouldn't be shit to give that nigga. But I understand where they coming from. It's like, nigga, you give these niggas 80,000, bro. What you think them niggas gonna ask for another 80,000? And then another 80,000. They gonna up the price. They just gonna think your ass is a bitch. Because they ass ain't giving nobody 80,000 because they motherfucking selling and trapping. You know they ain't doing that shit. So you do that shit, they gonna think you a bitch. So I understand why. His ass just did that shit because he ain't want to, bro. He had the money on.
However, they were not brought to trial because of corruption allegations against former drug squad detectives involved in the raid. The two Williams were eventually released. In the year 2000, the string of murders would continue. The first to fall would be the one-time godfather of the city mafia, Francesco Benvenuto. On May 8, he was quietly assassinated while sitting in his car in the driveway of his house. A close associate of the
Niggas sitting inside their car. What the fuck, bro? Niggas should know, bro. Don't sit in your motherfucking car, especially in your driveway, and niggas want to kill you, bro. Cause it's like, yeah, you maybe think niggas don't know where you at, but niggas might know where you at still, so you don't want to be in that driveway.
The Morans would soon be found dead a week later. However, on June 15th, Melbourne would wake up to breaking news. Mark Moran was murdered. Mark was on 24-hour police surveillance, but suspiciously, the cameras were switched off just hours before he was shot dead. According to police reports, he was found dead.
Yeah, these niggas is criminals. These niggas sharing off cameras and shit before they commit the crime. You see, and these little dumb motherfuckers not talking about, yeah, we doing it on camera. You see, these killers will laugh like, bro, these niggas ain't real killers, bro. These niggas just dummies. Dummies just finna get caught. These niggas real life not trying to get caught, bro. This what it mean to be a real killer. You feel me? Y'all niggas just niggas that's pulling triggers and shit and then getting caught. Or hoping y'all don't get caught. Anybody could do that shit.
Next to his white Holden. It seems the killers got him just as he was exiting his car. Several names were thrown around as the authorities tried to determine the perpetrators. Some thought the assassination was retribution for Francesco Benvenuto's murder. Most were convinced that even though they didn't know for sure why he was murdered, it definitely had something to do with the Melbourne power struggle. 2002 was a bloody year for Melbourne. There were 4 shootings, with 3 proving fatal. Among these included the murder of Paul Kalopalitis, the leader of the Sunshine Crew. Police found him sleeping in his bed with a bullet wound to the head. Andrew Venyamin was publicly suspected of having...
They catching niggas and they sleep. How the fuck did they even... Oh, how the fuck? Come on, bro. You got to be more protected in your house, gang. This is why I tell niggas, bro, you always need to have a dog, bro. Tell niggas, bro, have a dog, bro, because it's like your dog is going to be your ears and shit while you sleeping, bro. Ain't nobody going to be able to break into your crib without you knowing. Now, they might be able to kill your dog, bro, and that's when you got to turn to John Wick. But at least you going to know what's going on and shit, because if you don't get dogs, bro, the boogeyman could be standing right over you, bro, and you would not know. The only way you would know is if your dogs get to tweaking you. Man, what the fuck? You shut the fuck up. They won't stop barking. Then you get up. You see what the fuck you got to deal with. And dogs can really save your life, even if they don't attack the motherfucker. And I don't like them little ugly-ass putt dogs, bro. But even them motherfuckers can save your life. Only if you got a gun, though, or a weapon, bro. Because it's like, if you don't got a weapon, bro, the little putt dogs just going to alert you that they there. But what you going to do once they alert you? Try to fight them, they're going to blick your ass down.
Pulled the trigger. Not only was he said to be Australia's busiest assassin due to him having many contacts, but he was also a Sunshine Crew member and close associate of Carl Williams. On December 28, 2002, at around 8:30 a.m., police surveillance on Mark Anthony Smith showed he had just dropped off his daughter at work when a gunman pulled up on him. He was shot in the neck and hand. Quickly recognizing the shooter as Victor Brincat, he covered his neck wound with his hand, sprinting after him for revenge. He only stopped when he realized he had lost too much blood and turned to wait for medical assistance. Mark...
But why are you sprinting after the nigga, bro? Like, if the nigga just popped you, gang, I'm not chasing out of no nigga that just shot me, gang. I'm telling you that shit right now. The most I'm gonna do is shoot back at the nigga while running away. I'm going, oh shit, I'm gonna be running away while I shoot at the boy. I'm not finna run after a nigga that just shot me in my neck. I ain't that crazy now. Unless his ass was off that shit. You was off that shit, then I understand.
Survived the incident and relocated his family before returning to Melbourne to face his past. Now, just because Victor ran...
Oh, he said, nigga, I'm finna move my family and I'm coming back to handle the beef. Shit is not over with, nigga. Fuck, he finna get that get back.
Doesn't mean he was a small fish. Nicknamed the Runner, he was among the many experienced hitmen on Carl Williams' payroll. Brincat was suspected of pulling the trigger in at least 7 of all Melbourne's gangland killings. In 2003, yet another underworld leader died, allegedly in a betrayal during an inside job. On April 15th, Nick Radev, leader of the Radev gang and enforcer of the Melbourne head of Russian mafia, was shot in the head and chest 7 times. Just days before the hit, Radev was warned by the authorities that someone was after his head.
Nigga, when the police is telling your ass, yeah, someone finna kill your ass, I would be scared. What the fuck do you mean someone finna kill me? Ain't you all the niggas that's supposed to stop the niggas that's trying to kill people? We can't stop these niggas from killing you, gang. You gotta stop them yourself. What's the police get to say that shit? Oh yeah, shit is real. I'm gonna be on ultra high alert. I ain't gonna cap to you.
However, he adamantly refused the tip, claiming that his friends would never betray him. Interestingly, 2 of his friends were with him and unharmed on the day of his assassination. The police even named them persons of interest. So far, every attempt to stop these tips...
Okay, I understand why he didn't believe the police now, because the police was trying to say, oh, it's his homies. And it's like, who finna believe the police over their homies, bro? Like, nigga, y'all ass lying trying to get me to flip on the guys. And really, them niggas was telling the truth. It was a backdoor. That shit crazy as hell.
Hit for Tad shootings had proved futile. There had been 20 murders with no convictions. The authorities knew that if no strict measures were implemented, criminals would get more confident and Melbourne would be plunged into chaos. So in June 2003, Task Force Piranha was set up to put an end, or at least a leash, on Melbourne's underworld. That said, not many people had much faith in it. For one, it was massively short-staffed. 2, Melbourne's code of silence was difficult to crack. With gangsters dropping like flies, mafiosos knew it was relatively easy to find themselves on the other end of an assassin's barrel if they talked. Only a month after Task Force Piranha's formation, the public witnessed the broad daylight
You see?
assassination.
If niggas was like this now, and actually, you know, niggas telling and they get smoked for telling, niggas would stop telling. You see, that's why that was a big part of why niggas wasn't telling, bro, because niggas was real like kill your ass over that shit.
Assassination of Jason Moran and associate Pasquale Barbaro. The two were mercilessly taken out as they sat in a van outside an Auskick football clinic. According to witnesses, the gunman Victor Brincat pulled up to their window and fired rounds into them. Not only did this happen in broad daylight as parents took their children to watch and play football games, but Jason and Pasquale were murdered right before their kids occupying the back seats. All of them aged 7 and under. Brincat then ran across the football oval, over a footbridge, and into a waiting getaway vehicle. Again, on the 21st of the...
Come on, bro. You could have gave a nigga a pass in front of his kids, but the mafia niggas don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna back to you.
The following month, someone assassinated Willie Thompson, a close associate of the Moran family. Despite his reported profession as a lollipop vendor, Thompson owned a luxury house and vehicle. Criminal informants tipped the police that Carl Williams was behind the hit. They were convinced he did it to steal a large number of drug chemicals from him. Barely a month later, on August 18th, the authorities were alerted about a fire in a storm drain. Upon arrival, officers were horrified to find the burnt body of Mark Malia inside a green wheelie bin. Police reports later established that Malia was kidnapped and torched by drug boss Carl Williams and his team of 7. They intended to get him to confess where he buried some laundered money. The following month was highlighted by the murder of Istvan Gulyas and his de facto wife. The two ran a dating agency, Partner Search Australia, that the police suspected was a front for a brothel ring. Istvan was a close associate of the slain Radev. On November 17th, Carl found himself on the wrong side of the law after the police intercepted a phone call in which he and Victor Brincat threatened to murder a Piranha Task Force detective and his girlfriend. Fortunately for him, he was bailed out 2 weeks later. 2 weeks after Carl's release, 61-year-old Kinnebra was ambushed and killed in front of his family members. Witnesses...
Damn. Okay, so these niggas don't care, bro. You was getting smoked in front of your family, bro. You was getting smoked in... But all this shit is really old shit, though. And I don't know if they gonna talk about some new shit, bro. All this shit, well, I was like 1 year old when this shit was going on.
It was revealed that he had a gun on him and managed to return one shot before taking his last breath. This is the same Kinnebra that was implicated with Moran in the Alphonse Gangitano assassination 5 years back. In February 2004, bathing in all the attention, Carl Williams held a press conference with a news media outlet. In it, he denied allegations that he paid Andrew Venjamin 100,000 Australian dollars for 5 of Melbourne's murders. Barely a month later, on March 23rd, 2 of his close associates, Andrew Venjamin and Mick Gatto, would make headlines. The two had an altercation in the Carlton pizza restaurant La Parcella. They were enjoying lunch at the back when an argument arose. Apparently, Mick didn't want Venjamin close to any of his friends. Offended, Venjamin pulled out his gun and threatened to kill him. According to his testimony, Mick quickly reacted in self-defense, turning the gun on his associate and taking him out.
Damn, folks got killed with his own gun. You got smoked with your own gun, bro? Nigga, I'd be ashamed of myself if I pipe over on someone over some goofy ass shit like that, and then he take that shit and blow me down. That shit wild.
Many mourned the passing of Australia's busiest assassin. In an interview, drug kingpin Tony Mockbell said that even though Venjamin was a good bloke, many in Melbourne's underworld were relieved after his death. He was just too unpredictable, and nobody ever knew for sure which side he was on. On the other hand, the wife of Carl Williams, Roberta Williams, later said the news heavily saddened her. Although Roberta had previously denied allegations of having an affair with him behind Carl's back, she later stated in 2009 that Venjamin was her soulmate and she loved him deeply. 8 days after the restaurant.
That's why you can't trust these hoes, man. These hoes be like, I don't fuck with him. I don't fuck with him. And then they be fucking with him, bro. That's why I don't trust these hoes, bro. I ain't gonna cap to you. I'm not a Travis Hunter out here.
incident, Louis Moran, father of the deceased Moran brothers, was assassinated in broad daylight. Recently released from prison, the police tried to warn him that his life was in danger, but he didn't listen and was fatally shot by 2 balaclava-clad men outside a Brunswick club. 2 more murders followed, including the assassination.
Bro, I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. Y'all better at least, you feel me, when 12 tell y'all, be like, let me at least be on my P's and Q's, bro. Just in case they might be right.
Of Carl's close associate, Louis Kane, on May 8, 2004. The next was actually a double murder of Terrence Hodson and his wife Christine. Terrence was a police informant providing valuable insight into the gangland war before his untimely death at the hands of hitman Rodney Collins. Another one of Carl's hitmen, Rodney was a legitimate nightmare that seemed to enjoy killing. In fact, he willingly killed Christine without her being part of the contract. Later investigations strongly implicated a police.
Oh, so that's the type of hitman you want to hire, bro. He the type of motherfucker, oh yeah, they getting everybody, you feel me? You hire him to unalive to smoke one person, the motherfuckers that's with him going down too. And you don't even got to pay extra. That was the type of motherfuckers you need.
Police drug detective who paid Carl Williams 100,000 Australian dollars for the hit. 3 weeks later, on June 9th, Purana Task Force detectives narrowly prevented an assassination attempt on Mario Condello. His assassins were intercepted minutes before arriving at Condello's house. Carl was subsequently arrested for conspiracy to murder. Following the arrest, Carl and Victor Brincat were charged on September 17th of the same year with the murder of Jason Moran and Pasquale Barbaros. Most criminals would be terrified that their career as a gangster was about to be over, not Carl Williams. He took this opportunity to enjoy what he craved the most, media attention. Known for his post-trial interviews, Carl considered himself the key character in Melbourne's scene. He even called himself the Premier and claimed to run the state. Even Peter Ferris, Carl's lawyer at the time, couldn't approve of such flamboyant behavior, as it made his work much harder. There was even a time.
You see, folks' ass is a fucking cornball, bro. You is literally fighting for your life. And you like, yeah, I'm cool as hell. I'm that nigga. Yeah, nigga. Lots of niggas can't fight for their life like I'm fighting for my life, nigga. Niggas can't go to jail like I go to jail, nigga. On gang, I'm that nigga.
When a terrified man ran up to him, desperately asking why his client, Carl, was trying to kill him. It wasn't much later that Ferris heard the man was shot dead. Nevertheless, despite his media persona, Ferris explained that Carl knew the game would soon be over for him. Even as they met in restaurants to discuss legal issues, Carl was always uneasy, demanding all phones be turned off. Everyone had to sit with their backs facing a wall in case somebody showed up guns blazing. He never even ate at the same restaurant twice, fearing each could be his last meal. The jury served Carl his first long-term sentence on October 29, 2004. However, it wasn't related to the Melbourne gangland killings. Instead, he got 7 years behind bars for drug trafficking. The first people to be convicted of charges directly related to the gangland war were gunmen Keith Fowry and Evangelos Goussis. Security footage of Louis Moran's assassination showed one of the gunmen with a tattoo identical to Evangelos's. Half a year later, in May 2005, more trouble.
Nigga, you gotta cover up them tattoos, my nigga. You gotta be smarter than that.
Follow Carl after an unnamed former employee agreed to testify against him. The employee explained that he was Carl's driver on the day Mark Moran was fatally shot. He specifically added that he drove him to the location near Mark's house at the time of the murder. Carl now faced multiple charges related to the murders of Mark Milia, Jason Mark, and Louis Moran, together with the conspiracy to murder Mario Condello. After a series of long, high-security court appearances, followed by his usual media performances, his verdict was scheduled for May 7, 2007. Nobody would have anticipated Carl's curtain-closing performance. In the article Crunch Time by John Sylvester, he described Carl Williams as a man who spent years successfully avoiding an assassin's bullet, only to commit legal suicide with a series of bizarre courtroom acts. Not only did he turn his back on a sweet deal that would have at least reduced his sentences, but he also ignored his lawyer's advice to stop talking and even a little bit pretend to be sorry for his actions. During his Victoria Supreme Court hearing, Carl Williams confidently sat behind bulletproof glass flanked by 7 security guards. All through, he laughed and didn't show a trace of remorse. Perhaps accustomed to a sense of security offered by a gang of soldiers bought with a combination of drugs, money, power, and women, Carl pleaded guilty to all charges. And after receiving his 4 sentences, double life imprisonment for the murders of Jason Moran and Mark Malia, 25 years for the murder of Louis Moran, and another 25 years for conspiring to murder Mario Condello, he smiled and addressed the judge, saying, "I have something to say. I expect nothing better of you. You are not a judge. You are only a puppet of the police. You are a puppet for Piranha." This was followed by an, fuck off. Carl was a
this nigga think he the Joker or some shit, bro. You are cooked. You talking about, oh yeah, they puppets and shit. Your ass is going to jail, nigga. It's over with for you on game. You are cooked. His ass is tweaking for sure.
Escorted to Barwon Maximum Security Prison, where he was expected to spend most of his remaining life. Finally, after 3 long years of hard work, 6,000 hours of recordings, and 22,000 hours of suspect surveillance, Task Force Piranha had successfully halted the Melbourne gangland killings. It was a great win for Australia's police force in what was initially considered an impossible feat. At least now, the murders would stop, or so they thought. 2 years later, another Moran made headlines on June 15, 2009. This time, it was Desmond Moran, uncle to the Moran brothers. He was shot dead at Ascot Vale in Melbourne's northwest. However, this time, it wasn't Carl Williams who was responsible. The following day after the murder, the mother of the Moran brothers, Judy Moran, was arrested and charged with the murder.
Damn, the mamas and shit sliding? Man, what the fuck? But this is why I tell niggas, bro, it's easy to just pay someone to catch a body, bro. Because everybody kept on saying, oh, Lil Durk slid for buying. Lil Durk paid for someone to kill someone, you feel me? They ain't gonna cap to you, man. Like, that shit, lots of people, if you got the money on, bro, that shit easy to do. So many rich motherfuckers pay to get people knocked off, bro. But actually going to go do that shit and not getting caught, that's the thing that you can actually brag about, but you can't really brag about it because if you ain't get caught, you don't want to brag about it. Because if you bragging about it, your ass damn near gonna get caught. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Interestingly enough, her house mysteriously caught fire while she was in custody. According to police reports, she had an alibi that she was visiting her son's graves at the time of the murder. However, this was proven to be false. It turns out she and Desmond Moran had a dispute over the money remaining after the murder of the 3 Moran leaders. As a result, she will be eligible for parole in 2032 at the age of 88. Finally, in April 2010, it turned out that the 37th and final murder of Melbourne's gangland killings was to be Carl Williams himself. He didn't go easy. Prison authorities reported that the former drug lord had his head bashed in with an exercise bike handle by fellow inmate Matthew Johnson. At the time, most people thought his death was probably due to a prison dispute. Nonetheless, some believed there was more to it. If the Melbourne gangland war was complex enough to include the elite, others thought it wouldn't be in the scope of reality if they wanted to tie off some loose ends. Roberta Williams, Carl's former wife, is among those who think the murder was meticulously planned. She mainly questioned how Carl Williams' body laid undiscovered for 42 minutes after the murder. Roberta claimed that for a high-profile inmate in the highest maximum security prison in the state, 42 minutes was an awful...
Yeah, that shit is a long time for you to not check on a motherfucker that's one of the worst criminals in the motherfucking continent. Come on now, let's be real now. Let's be real now. She know what the fuck she talking about, gang. She really around this shit. She was really in this shit, gang. She know what the fuck she talking about, bro.
Awfully long time for prison officers not to notice something wrong, especially when there are 24/7 CCTV cameras on every turn. It turned out there was something to her claims. You see, not only was Carl's murder caught on film, but during his killer's trial in 2011, Carl had agreed with the then assistant commissioner to become an informant. The authorities believed he knew crucial information related to a few unsolved murders featuring some corrupt police officers. This was further solidified by a previous article by the Herald Sun revealing that the Victoria Police were paying 8,000 Australian dollars in school fees for Williams' daughter, Dakota Williams. Suddenly...
Damn. Whoa. Whoa. Shit. Plot twist. Plot twist. Why the police paying for his daughter's shit?
Everything seemed to make sense, pushing the Victorian Ombudsman to investigate the circumstances leading to his death. Soon after, a report critical of Correction Victoria, approving Williams sharing a cell with Johnson, was released in April 2012. A few weeks later, 2 high office government executives resigned from office. 7 years later, in 2019, the former Department Commissioner for Victorian Police, Sir Kenneth Lloyd, made a written submission stating his belief that prison staff was involved in the death of Carl Williams. As always, please like and subscribe if you enjoy.
Hell yeah. Yeah, bro. Come on now. You heard what they said in the beginning. They had everyone involved. Politicians, police, all that shit, bro. On gang. So it's like, if niggas, you know the police had involvement in that shit, bro. Come on, they was involved the whole time. The police be involved in lots of shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, but now y'all see how they get in Australia. Yeah, it's wild in Australia, and that's what lots of motherfuckers didn't know. I didn't know they was tweaking like that in Australia, but this some old shit, bro. I haven't seen no new shit about Australia, so I think it might be that mean peaceful. I'm lying, bro. That shit don't mean peaceful, bro. I just said some shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. But if you watch this video all the way through, I know your ass fucking with another motherfucking video. So go ahead and go watch another motherfucking video. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss out on any content like this. Go! Now I actually did react to some shit, to some shit like that. I actually got some videos on that. But I found some shit that I was reacting to. I wanted to do this Australian shit. And this motherfucking Canada shit, bro. These Canada niggas too. These niggas in Canada. Now these niggas in Canada, I guess, racist, bro. I think these niggas is racist, bro. I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. Cause, yeah, they talking about white supremacy, bro, in Canada. Like, I think that shit pretty racist. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, I think this. Yeah, I don't know what type of game. I've been trying to find gang banging everywhere, all worldwide, bro. After the UK stuff, I'm like, all right, bro, we gotta find places all over. So I did Australia, bro. Now we on Canada, bro. These called the Alberta's Supremacy Gang. So you know what it mean when they say supremacy behind they shit. These niggas out there with that hang a nigga on a tree type shit. You feel me? You know these niggas tweak it out there, bro. Everybody think Canada is peaceful and shit, but do y'all know they gang banging out in Canada? But not the type of gang banging you normally thinking about. We talking about that supremacy gang banging. Yeah, that white supremacy gang banging. Yeah, that's how they be getting out in Canada. But y'all didn't know about that shit, but now you finna find out.
If you want the white race to survive, you're gonna have to do your part.
They firebombed our house, and of course there's a home invasion murder attempt on myself.
The neo-Nazi groups Blood and Honor and Combat 18 are now considered terrorist entities in this country.
In today's video, we'll be covering Alberta's supremacist and neo-Nazi gangs.
Who the fuck is these niggas?
Supremacist movement. We'll take it from the start, featuring their origins in Canada, the motives behind these groups,
that's what I'm saying, they tweaking.
Time, their displays of violence, and how, according to authorities, they are now potentially threatening to overthrow the government. The first organized supremacist group in Canada can be traced back to 1921, when the well-known Ku Klux Klan's Canadian cell was founded, creating a movement that would evolve over time.
Oh, you see, I didn't even know this shit. So the KKK spread like the Blood and Crips. They spread like the Blood and Crips, I see. Because I thought the KKK was only in the motherfucking America. Now I'm finding out it's founders of the KKK in motherfucking Canada. This shit is wild.
A few weeks after its founding, supporters were already burning.
Hey boy, why the fuck they put the motherfucking cloak on the horse? Why did they put the cloak on the horse, gang? Now that shit just a little bit too far, gang. I know y'all trying to make a little statement or whatever, bro, that y'all really with the KKK movement, but come on, bro. The horse look retarded, gang. It looked like y'all wrapped that motherfucker up in toilet paper, gang. I ain't gonna bap to you.
Crosses, and less than a year later, in 1922, they set ablaze a Catholic college in Winnipeg, Manitoba, killing 10 innocent students that day. Through the following decades, a toxic...
These niggas burning down colleges and shit, bro? What the fuck is wrong with these niggas?
Blend of anti-Catholic, anti-Semitic, and xenophobic sentiment gained popularity, giving rise to.
Oh, so these niggas hate everything. these niggas hate everything but white, bro. It's just white, bro. It ain't nothing else but white, bro. They ain't fucking with nothing else, bro. If you different than white, they op gang.
New anti-immigrant groups. Burning crosses, demonstrations, and racist marches were becoming common until the government decided to intervene. In response, not only did they tighten their grip on the Ku Klux Klan and its counterparts, but in 1962, the government introduced immigration regulations that eliminated preferences for immigrants of European origin. Instead, a points-based system was implemented, prioritizing skilled labor. The impact made two changes. Canada's immigrant population became more diverse, and the violent activities of hate groups somewhat subsided. However, experts now explain that these groups never truly died. They merely adapted, tightened their circles, and operated secretively behind closed doors. Confirming this, in 1990,
you see, bro, that's why I be telling them motherfuckers, bro, them niggas don't go away, bro. Them niggas just motherfucking act like they cool with it now because the cameras and shit. It's too many cameras and shit now. So it's easy to get exposed, bro. It's easy to get exposed, you feel me? So it's like, that's why they gotta be low key with it now. What they do with the, I don't know, bro. I think they cool with black horses, bro. It's just black people, bro. They don't like Mexicans, none of that shit, bro. If you're not white, bro, they ain't fucking a white European.
they made their comeback in Alberta and shook the entire country. Led by the Canadian Aryan Nations leader, Terry Long, hundreds of white supremacist supporters marched through rural Alberta, viciously resounding their hate message. Not only did they display swastikas and even harass anti-racist.
Bro, ain't that shit what Hitler used to do, bro? These niggas not from Germany, bro. What the fuck? But they do probably, shit, Hitler was damn near white supremacy himself, bro. I ain't gonna, shit, Hitler was low-key gay, bro. He talking about the perfect man is white, blonde hair, and blue eyes. Why are you worried about what the perfect man is, gang? You, boy, that shit gay as hell, bro, if you really think about it. Hitler ass was a fucking freakazoid.
Racism supporters, but they also burnt a colossal 30-foot high cross and a symbolic gesture that reignited and ushered it into the modern era.
He was a freakazoid.
This was more than a propagation of extreme ideologies. It was the birth of something far more sinister and deadly: hate-motivated organized crime. From the 1990s onward, hate slowly morphed into meticulously planned murder plots and what some claim is anti-government mutiny. Among the earliest groups to embrace this transition was the
Well, if they don't get that lame ass up, boy, someone need to beat the dog shit out of these niggas, bro. Boy, oh, that's why they call them niggas skinheads. Oh, fucking skinhead.
The White Boy Posse Gang. Founded in 2003 by its notorious leader, Mike, the White Boy Posse Gang stood apart from its street-level counterparts. Operating in Alberta, this race-based gang established strict criteria for membership. It was essential to be white, to even be considered a hangaround. Initiated members, referred to as the fully patched, adorned themselves with typical neo-Nazi tattoos, proudly displaying swastikas and other symbols of the Third Reich. While police records connect the group to various criminal activities, including drug trafficking, extortion, and involvement in the sex trade, their notorious reputation stemmed from their relentless violence against people of color, an activity they seem to.
And you see, niggas like to talk about black people gangbanging, black people gangbanging, black people gangbanging. But do y'all not forget that white people started gangbanging first? Shit, they started gangbanging by skin color, my nigga. Let's be real now. These niggas started gangbanging by skin color. It wasn't about no. Really, black people was more nice. Black people was more nice. We not fucking with you because where you from, bro, in your area, bro. These niggas, bro, they got way more stricter options, bro. They don't care about where you from. You're black, you're an op. Plain and simple. That's way more worse gangbanging than what the black people got going on. Even though the black people and Hispanics did have shit going on back in the day. But that was more so the Hispanic motherfuckers not fucking with the black people. When because some Hispanic motherfuckers be like racist, bro. But Hispanic motherfuckers be racist to their own kind too. On gang. Like it's a Hispanic motherfuckers that they look down on other Hispanic motherfuckers. They ass be thinking they white. Nigga, you are not white. You is not white, gang. On gang.
To have simply loved. Fast forward 2 decades, and the white boy posse gang
White
still lurks in the shadows of
don't
Alberta,
accept other races.
Saskatchewan,
Nah, they ain't with
and the
that shit.
Northwest Territories. While some gang experts argue that the group has lost most of its former prominence, it can't be ignored that they're reported to boast a sizable membership of approximately 500 individuals and thousands of associates. They're even alleged by authorities to be tied to powerful entities like the Hells Angels and the Red Alert Gang. The authorities have issued
these niggas
warning.
got multiple branches of
Interactions with
gangbanging.
the Red Alert, a mainly Aboriginal gang, are strictly business, but they remain unflinching in their readiness to torment and inflict fatal harm.
You see, everybody talk about the fucking UK. But how come we're talking about these Canadian gangbangers? Because this is what these niggas doing in Canada. Y'all remember, we is watching Canada right now. It's like, gang, like, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck gangbanging y'all got going on. And this the only thing I find about y'all niggas, bro? This shit is sad. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Upon people of color. Barely 3 years later, still in the murky shadows of Alberta, Canada, the year 2006 witnessed the birth of yet another neo-Nazi criminal organization, the Aryan Guard, founded by a notorious figure named Kyle McKee.
Boy, who the fuck? Boy, look at what the fuck this nigga got on his feet, bro. This nigga got the boots with his pants leg rolled up so niggas could see the boot. If he don't get his goop, bro, then look at his haircut, gang. Look at these niggas, bro. Just look at them, bro. I ain't gonna cap to you. I see why they mad at every other race. Because these niggas out here looking like this, bro. These niggas out here looking like this. I'll be mad too. I'll be mad too if I was out here like him.
Often referred to by law enforcement as a micro
This shit crazy.
One constable from Edmonton's hate crime unit astutely remarked, "For a man who only weighs 130 pounds, McKee carries a lot of weight." This observation was in reference to photographs of him proudly holding heavy-duty firearms, standing defiantly.
Oh shit. Skitty ass boy with that long ass shotgun, bro. Man, if he don't get his ass off, bro, why his head look disformed right here? Disformed head ass boy.
In front of towering Nazi flags. Kyle McKee,
Bro, these niggas not even from Germany, bro. These niggas dick eating a nigga and they not even from the country of that nigga, bro. Come on. But at the same time, too, if we really do look at it, I ain't gonna cap to you because I do be looking at the little research and shit. Like, that's my favorite. That's my favorite shit to do. You feel me? Look at that shit. And, you know, Adolf said the America best time, bro, was the Jim Crow laws. He actually, if y'all didn't know, Adolf Hitler actually took inspiration from America for with how he do with some of his racist shit. He took inspiration from America. I ain't gonna lie to you. Fun fact, bro, do your research on motherfucking Adolf Hitler getting inspiration from the Jim Crow era or whatever the fuck. Yeah, I believe so. The Jim Crow era on gang. When Jim Crow first came out, bro, and they was doing that slavery and all that other shit, bro, Adolf was like, I'm fucking with y'all, bro. I'm fucking with what y'all doing. I'm fucking with the movement. And I feel like motherfucking Germany need to be like that, but way worse on gang. I'm telling you. So it's kind of like, yeah, these niggas copying off of Hitler. But Hitler wanted to be us back in the day when we was doing that racist shit. So it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. But this nigga look goofy as hell, bro. Hitler down there with the smoke folks ass.
A product of the system, had immersed himself in the realm of neo-Nazism from a young age. His turbulent childhood saw him shuffle between foster care and jails until he eventually relocated from Ontario to Calgary, where he would establish the Aryan Guard. According to a police officer familiar with the organization, McKee possessed all the prerequisite traits of a neo-Nazi leader. He sported a shaved head, a figure covered in tattoos, and donned all black attire paired with combat boots. Adorning his body were unmistakable marks.
I bet them bitches stink. Them bitches smell horrible as hell, like the Flying Dutchman locker on gang.
Markings. A massive white power tattoo emblazoned across his chest, a swastika on his left hand, kill on one leg, and Jews on the other. Despite his appearance,
damn, he ain't fucking with the Jews. okay, this nigga, okay, this nigga, like I said, these niggas don't fuck with nobody, bro. Okay, they not fucking with nobody, gang, and they got this shit tattooed on them, bro.
Interest in violence, insider accounts suggested that McKee possessed a charismatic charm and proved to be a master recruiter. He was known to preach his beliefs to anyone who would listen, going so far as to offer accommodation in his own apartment to new recruits. A journalist from the
Damn, bro, he got the female laying on him, bro. That shit a little bit weird. They sharing that female. The way folks sitting right there, she sitting, got the leg right there. They sharing that female on game.
National Post, who had the opportunity to interview McKee, described him as a true believer, who sincerely believed his actions were justified. The journalist reported, to him, it was all politics, and violence was politics to him. In line with his convictions, McKee and other members of the Aryan Guard perpetrated a shocking incident. They confronted and assaulted 2 Indian men as they left an East Edmonton liquor store. According to the victim's accounts, one of them was struck on the back of the head with a full bottle of alcohol, followed by being stabbed with a broken glass.
Damn, they did this just for being Indian. These niggas, bro, just for being Indian, bro. Like, I told you, bro, it's not just black people, gang. It's whoever, bro. If you not with that, with that motherfucking Germany Hitler shit, bro. If you not with that shit, bro, you was an op. I ain't gonna cap to you with these niggas.
The other victim claimed to have been bitten during the assault. The Aryan Guard proved to be a menacing group, perpetrating
niggas out here biting niggas and shit, bro. These little freaky ass niggas.
Incidents of violence. 4 members were arrested for vandalism. A 17-year-old assaulted a Japanese woman leaving a Calgary bar. And in November 2009, 2 homemade bombs were discovered at the doorstep of a fellow member's residence.
That bomb looked like a fucking cow. That shit kind of looked like a cow. Do y'all see how it looked like a cow? Or am I tweaking?
While he and his 4 children were inside. Thankfully, the police intercepted the devices just before they could detonate, leading to McKee being charged with attempted murder. However, the charge was later dropped after he pleaded guilty to manufacturing the explosives. Unsurprisingly, the Aryan Guard was plagued by internal strife and infighting. Mere weeks after the failed bomb attempt in 2009 announced its dissolution, signaling the end of its life. Even with the fall of the Aryan Guard criminal organization, Kyle McKee still refused to surrender his beliefs. Fueled by his convictions, he forged alliances with other similar groups, co-founding yet another entity known as Blood and Honor Canada. Many argued that this new organization surpassed all previous supremacist groups in its deadly impact. The name Blood and Honor carries a notorious legacy, tracing its roots back to the United Kingdom. Founded in 1987 by Ian Stewart and Nicky Crane, the organization initially
so now we going to y'all UK niggas. Y'all got these niggas out there too. So I guess everybody with that shit. Okay, everybody with this shit.
Functioned as a neo-Nazi music promotion network and a right-wing extremist.
Don't they get their lame ass out of here?
However, as time passed, Blood and Honor underwent a sinister transformation, morphing into a ruthless organization with its enforcement wing known as Combat 18, a militarized, ultra-violent neo-Nazi faction. While the extent of McKee's ties to the parent branch in the UK remains uncertain, authorities assert that he held a prominent position within the Canadian chapter of Blood and Honor, occasionally referred to as Code 28, derived from the 2nd and 8th letters of the Latin alphabet, B and H. True to their intentions, Blood and Honor wasted no time in continuing the campaign, where the Aryan Guard had left off. As the years rolled on, hate crimes in Canada surged, with StatCan data revealing a steady increase.
Damn!
Racist marches, rallies, assaults, and harassment plagued the nation, drawing particular attention to the city of Calgary and Alberta in general, as the main areas in Canada where racist demonstrations of such magnitude were taking place. Alberta earned the title of the center of the country's neo-Nazi movement, a distinction that cast a shadow over the province. In 2015, the Center of Hate, Bias, and Extremism conducted a national...
Y'all know, if y'all go to Canada, now y'all know where not to go to. I thought everything was nice in Canada. This shit is wild.
...study on right-wing extremist groups in Canada, reaffirming the severity of the situation. Counter-terrorism reports unveiled a troubling reality. There were approximately 100 alt-right or white supremacist groups operating within the country, with Alberta serving as home to around 15% of them. But most importantly, they issued a dire warning that a more radical and future-defining evolution was taking place within right-wing extremism, one that could possibly topple the country. Seemingly frustrated that most people weren't paying attention to the rallies and demonstrations, intel revealed that weapons were being secretly acquired with the intent of sparking a civil war. But the threat extended beyond warfare. Reports hinted at plans to poison water supplies and derail trains, resulting in catastrophic loss of life.
Derails trains, kills.
Bro, these niggas is evil villains, bro. At this point, these niggas are, bro, I call these niggas gang. These niggas is evil villains. That's what the fuck these niggas is. These niggas just want to cause mass destruction. That's all they want to do.
Some people and poison some water supplies. You better be ready to do those things. If not, then you're not going to be ready for what's coming.
Throughout the decade so far, we have witnessed the evolution of groups going from political parties to downright criminal organizations. And as it turns out, there is no single ideology motivating them. However, they do seem to have a shared framework of beliefs, ideas, concepts, and literature that cuts across them. It seems that racism serves as a central theme, with some factions claiming to fight for the preservation of cultural purity. To these individuals, those from different cultures are simply vermin that must be eradicated. In many cases, referring to people of color as rats. Many members are frustrated by the government's leniency.
Damn, that shit kind of new. That's kind of new, bro. Calling black people rats, all black people rats. I'm used to being called monkey, on gang, ape, on gang, African booty scratcher, on gang, shit like that. But a rat, that just anyone could be a rat, bro. Y'all ass could be a rat, gang. Like, why do black people just got to be considered rats, bro? That shit kind of mean, bro.
Towards immigrants. For context, StatCan reports that Canada is home to more than 11 million people of color in 2023. Together with Indigenous people, they make up over 30% of the entire population, and it's only growing. Due to reasons like this, some supremacist movements are now advocating for the violent overthrow of the system and the creation of the totalitarian Aryan nation. One such movement, Blaze, is currently at the front line of such a revolution. Blaze is a group dedicated to accelerating the collapse of the government by inciting a civil war through the use of what the authorities call terrorist attacks.
Bro, so these niggas just planning to just... So at this point, bro, these niggas' whole goal is just to overthrow the government. So really, bro, they just want to be like motherfucking Hitler, gang. They really want to do what folks ass did in Germany. They trying to do that shit in their little Canada area or whatever. What's up, gang? These niggas, bro, is tweaking, bro. I ain't gonna cap to you.
If you want the white race to survive, you're gonna have to do your part.
Alarming reports even suggest that some members of these groups may have connections within the military, raising further concerns about the potential for coordinated acts of violence. Within the ideology of groups like Blaze, the foundation lies in viewing society as degenerate and corrupt.
You said that supremacy shit? No, yeah, but we looking at Canada gangs. We looking at Canada gangbanging right now.
Their ultimate objective is reported to be using violence to hasten societal collapse in order to set the stage for the creation of a new society. Something worth mentioning is that in an era dominated by social media, the reach and influence of groups like this have expanded exponentially. Not only are these groups able to recruit more individuals into their ranks, but they have also grown bolder in their actions and messaging, amplifying the sense of fear and urgency. In August 2022, the city of Calgary woke up to a chilling display of white supremacist media. A banner adorned with the phrase coined by one of America's most infamous white supremacists, David Lane, was prominently hung over a busy street. It read, "We must secure the existence of our race and a future for white children." This phrase, known as the 14 words,
okay, shit is real, bro. And the crazy part about this shit, bro, is lots of white motherfuckers that think this way, bro. It's just they know they gonna get criticized for doing that shit, bro. I ain't gonna cap to you, just like I tell motherfuckers. It's lots of motherfuckers that want to do some motherfucking Jeffrey Dahmer, motherfucking Ted Bundy type shit. But they just know they gonna get criticized for it. lots of difference. What make people, you feel me, them niggas and the other motherfuckers is, other motherfuckers just got more self-control, you feel me? I ain't gonna cap you. I be telling motherfuckers all the time, bro. Your teacher could be thinking like a serial killer, gang. Your teacher could be thinking like a serial killer, bro. Shit, you never know. Your mama, your grandma, all that shit. But they just got self-control and they just ain't gonna never do that shit. Now, some motherfuckers, they don't got their self-control and then they go through with that shit, bro. And with this shit right here, it's lots of motherfuckers that damn near probably want to do that shit, but they got self-control and be like, nah, bro, it's not right. But they know they want to do it, but they know it's not right. You feel me? And y'all got to understand, lots of motherfuckers be like that. That's why I tell motherfuckers, if the purge was real, bro, so many motherfuckers would be outside sliding and killing motherfuckers. Doctors would be sliding. Lawyers would be sliding. All types of shit that you think would never be out there trying to do some diabolical shit will be out there doing diabolical shit. You feel me? And the reason why so much crime is on the rise is because niggas take drugs. When you take drugs, you get that little extra thought out the back of your mind. So now you don't got control of your diabolical actions. And you be like, okay, fuck it. I'm just going to do the diabolical actions and shit.
Has since then become a rallying cry for militant white nationalists. As news of the banner spread, white nationalist social media channels claiming to operate in Alberta quickly shared images of the display. The Wild Rose Active Club, a group known for its extremist views, proudly claimed responsibility for the stunt. On their social media platforms, they boldly declared their intention to take public space and own it indefinitely without conceding or capitulating. Their online presence featured quotes from Adolf Hitler and other fascists, accompanied by images that included stickers bearing slogans like "Stop White Replacement." The Wild Rose Active Club even proceeded to flood the streets of Calgary with neo-Nazi.
You see, they talking about the Adolf Hitler shit. They said Adolf Hitler was right. I ain't gonna cap to you. I feel like with the whole Adolf Hitler situation, I feel like most white people don't really care about what Adolf Hitler was doing for the most part. Like, I ain't gonna bap to you, bro. Let's be real. I tell people this shit all the time. America wouldn't have fucked with Adolf Hitler if Adolf Hitler didn't overstep his boundaries. It's just he overstepped his boundaries, and then, you know, everything happened with the Pearl Harbor situation and shit. Adolf just keep overstepping his boundaries, taking over more and more countries and all that shit. So it's like, okay, now they gotta do something to this nigga. But y'all gotta remember, bro, if Hitler would have stayed, you know, didn't let that power get to his head, bro, the Americans would have 9 times out of 10 let him do whatever the fuck he wanted in Germany, just like they let Kim Jong-un do whatever the fuck he doing in North Korea and shit. I ain't gonna cap to you. It's just, you know, he just overstepped his boundaries type shit. That's the problem. But I feel like lots of motherfuckers agree with Hitler, bro. Lots of people agree with Hitler. They just don't admit the shit, you feel me? But you gotta understand, bro, Adolf Hitler was a nigga, bro, that bring out the motherfucking side that lots of motherfuckers be wanting to show, but they can't show, you feel me? Like that's why motherfucker he was so powerful, because lots of motherfuckers think like Adolf Hitler, bro. It's just they scared to do what he was willing to do. He gave them motivation to motherfucking do that diabolical ass shit, you feel me? That's why you need a nice strong leader. Well, that's not good. But I tell people, bro, Adolf Hitler was actually that nigga, bro. If you really think about it, bro, not trying to say rest in peace to all the people that Adolf Hitler killed, bro. But if you really think about it, Adolf Hitler was that nigga, bro. He was that nigga, bro. And my homies and shit get mad at me when I say this shit, bro. They be like, bro, you can't be saying this shit. And I'm like, bro, how can he not be that nigga when he took over a whole fucking country? And then he started World War II, bro. Took over a whole country, overthrow the people, motherfucking made everything how the fuck he wanted, bro. Like, he was that nigga, bro. And that's the definition of being that nigga, bro. Doing whatever the fuck you want to do, bro. And niggas be like, even though it's wrong, it's wrong. Yes, it could be wrong. But it don't change the fact he did this shit by himself, bro. From the ground up. Brick by brick, bro. I ain't gonna cap to you. You can't deny that he was that nigga. That's the reason why he was able to get so far and people was able to follow Adolf Hitler, bro. Because he was that nigga, bro. He was that nigga. Was he a good nigga? No. Would I fuck with Adolf Hitler? Hell no, but shit. Hey, if I was in Germany and I was looking like Adolf Hitler, shit, I might be fucking with Adolf Hitler so he won't fuck me up. Nah, I'm just fucking. I'm lying, bro. I'm lying, bro. If I look like Adolf Hitler, bro, on gang, bro, I'm telling y'all this shit right now, bro. I damn near would have been a racist motherfucker, bro. I'm not finna sit here and cap to you, bro. If I was in Germany, bro, when Adolf Hitler was on the rise, bro, on gang, bro, I'm not finna bat. I'm not finna sit here and like say like, oh yeah, I was gonna be one of those motherfuckers and be like, oh yeah, that shit is wrong. Nah, nigga, I'm gonna be like, fuck it, it's whatever, bro. Oh, gang, bro. Because if we don't do this to them, someone might think like them. Like I always look at it like, bro, you gotta do the fucked up shit so you don't get fucked over, bro. On gang, you gotta do the fucked up shit so you don't get fucked over, bro. What I mean by that is, listen, gang, I don't ever get mad at motherfuckers for the slavery shit. I don't give a fuck about the slavery shit. You know why, bro? Because we was just not smart enough to do that shit first. It's not our fault. I mean, it's not their fault that they thought about enslaving other races instead of enslaving their own race. On gang. Like, let's be real now. If I tell motherfuckers this shit right now, I tell motherfuckers about, like, bro, is you gonna enslave your own people or you gonna enslave the people that don't look like you? Man, I'm gonna shut your lying ass up. You know you gonna enslave the people that don't look like you. Why is you lying, bro? Niggas be trying to bap this shit, bro. Like back in the day, times was different, bro. Everybody was enslaving everybody, bro. It's about who gonna enslave who first, bro. And that's why y'all niggas become slaves, bro. Because you not ready to enslave a motherfucker, bro. If I was there back then, bro, shit, I would have been on the same type of time. And who finna become the slave master first? Okay, who finna make the generation have generational trauma forever? Is it gonna be them or us? I'm trying to be that nigga that start that shit. You gotta be the fucked up individual so you don't get fucked up. But that's how I always thought, though. I always thought like this as a little kid. My mom be like, why would you say this shit? Why would you say this shit? I be like, Baba, that's why the white people is in control right now. Because they decided to do the fucked up shit when we didn't decide to do the fucked up shit.
Nazi stickers, making them a constant source of concern for law enforcement. However, deeper investigations would soon reveal that this group was merely the least of their problems. While the Wild Rose Active Club may have captured public attention, a more sinister parent gang lurks beneath the surface. The
gotta keep it a buck, bro. We gotta keep it a buck.
This notorious gang boasts members spread across multiple countries, including many in Europe.
And listen, gang. And just because I be telling this shit about, oh yeah, this slavery shit, and I would have been with all that bullshit, bro, don't mean I agree with it, bro. But it's like, bro, nigga, of course I want to enslave. Of course I want everything to be a happy world. But niggas ain't with that shit, bro. So if niggas don't want that shit, bro, you gotta be with the bullshit, bro, or you gonna be fucked over on gang. So don't think I condone that shit, but shit, I condone it if everybody doing it, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
And Australia, establishing itself as one of the largest, most active neo-Nazi groups in operation. According to the director of the Center of Hate, Bias and Extremism, the Wild Rose Active Club is one of the many athletic clubs that have emerged throughout North America in recent years. These clubs operate under the coordination and influence of the Hammerskins, an older gang notorious for a stained history of murders, arsons, and assaults. The director further explained that after decades of silence, it has been revived.
You see, now these niggas is tweaking, bro. Now these niggas actually get hate. These niggas get hate, you feel me? Now me, if I was on that slave type of timing, bro, and I was on that type, I wouldn't be doing this shit if it's all peace and shit now. The only way I'm gonna be on that, oh yeah, let's get some white slaves, let's do this, let's do that, bro, is if everybody enslaving everybody, bro. Then it's like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna do that shit. I don't hate nobody, gang. But shit, I will enslave your ass, bro. It ain't no hate when I enslave a nigga, bro. If I was in back in the day and the roles were reversed, I'm not enslaving you because I hate you, nigga. I'm enslaving you because, nigga, why am I gonna enslave my own people, bro? That's how I look at it. If the white people was looking at it like that, bro, I wouldn't even be mad, bro. But lots of white motherfuckers be hating black, bro. Like, they hate niggas, bro. They on some hated ass shit. Like me, if I was a slave master, I wouldn't hate the black folks. I wouldn't hate them. But it's like, nigga, I'm not finna enslave my own people when I can enslave y'all ass on gang. Like, if the roles was reversed, bro, let's be real, bro. Niggas would, That's what it is, bro. Like you can't be mad at the white people because shit, I would enslave the white people if I had the opportunity back in the day, bro, instead of enslaving my old people. It is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. It ain't happening no more. The problem is these motherfuckers that still trying to do this shit right now. Like, why is you still trying to be on this type of timing, gang?
By what is now termed white nationalism 3.0.
The white nationalism 3.0 style.
Under their new banner, the Hammerskins are reportedly now recruiting a new breed of white supremacist referred to as the cultured thugs.
Oh shit.
A cultured thug is a specific archetype. Someone who embodies physical strength, lethal training, and an intellectual engagement with the philosophy of their movement. The gang employs refined tactics and strategies to entice young, isolated men with the promise of molding them into the ideal Aryan man. Back in 2022, operatives from antihate.ca bravely infiltrated the Vinland Hammerskins, unearthing valuable insights into their structure and operations. One officer was even able to land an in-face meeting at a bar with group representatives. This was the second step in a series of ideological checks before being granted access to an active club. The officer reported what he had heard, saying, "What is your ideology? What books do you read?" They wanted to know if there were any skills I possessed that could help with their propaganda. But most importantly, they wanted to know how often I worked out.
You see, propaganda is the #1 tool. I ain't gonna cap to you. Like, that's the biggest thing right there, bro. And that's why America is so scared of TikTok, bro. Because propaganda, bro. That's how you able to really get control over people, bro. You can't control, listen, bro. That's how black people was able to get out of slavery, bro. Because they had them enslaved physically, but mentally, they ain't have them enslaved, bro. As long as no one don't got you enslaved mentally, you is gonna be able to, you know, get out of the situation. Or you might die. But you're gonna die having your own mind and shit. But once someone get control over you, bro, get those ideologies onto you, bro, that's when you cook. And listen, this is why I tell motherfuckers this shit too, bro. I'm the type of nigga, bro. I believe in all religions, but I believe it's only one religion on gang. It's kind of hard to explain how I think. I believe it's truth in every religion, but all that shit, I feel people use the real religion to manipulate people into believing their religion. That's how I always looked at it, bro. I always looked at it like the shit that everybody trying to force onto people, bro, it can't be the real way because it ain't no way you got to force something on somebody, bro. I feel like all that shit, and you really look back on the history, all that shit really be used to manipulate and control and mold people into what they think a person should be like, bro. And I just feel like, nah, bro, it's someone know about the real religion, bro. And they don't want people to know about the real religion. So what they do, bro, they make all these other religions to do all this shit, bro. It's like, I feel like they put the truth up in it, but they don't give us the whole truth, bro. All that shit is to manipulate and control people, bro. Because it's like, you know how it be, bro. I ain't gonna cap to you. You know how it is, bro. These niggas, all these niggas just want to manipulate and control people, bro. That's why you notice how they don't push religion no more. Why they don't push religion no more? Because they see they can't manipulate and control people to do what they want through religion. So now they ain't pushing religion no more. They trying to push these little agendas and all that other shit. It's all about control, bro. It's about mentally controlling motherfuckers, you feel me? And one of the best ways, I tell people this shit all the time. If I want to mentally control a mass amount of people, I would control them by their fear. What people fear? Death. People fear the unknown. So since people fear the unknown, people want comfort because they scared of death. If I could provide these people the mass comfort for their fears and have them thinking if they live by this way, they're going to have a good life and they don't got to fear death as long as they follow what the fuck I say. I always looked at that. That's the perfect way for me to control someone. Because it's like niggas scared of death. The whole reason why people follow that shit is because they put all these little rules and regulations and shit like, oh yeah, you're going to go to hell, you're going to burn forever. I'm like, a real God ain't going to do that shit, gang. For you doing some shit like getting tattoos and fucking without being married. Let's be real now, bro. Niggas trying to get control over motherfuckers and they be using God's name to manipulate and control people, bro. But it's cool, bro. The real shit gonna come out eventually, bro. And then all the people gonna be like, damn, ain't no religions. We not supposed to be divided. How each religion got us all divided, that's how I know the shit ain't right. Right there, bro. The right religion gonna unite everybody. Plain and simple. The right religion is gonna unite everybody. The right religion is not gonna have people killing niggas over this shit. The right religion ain't gonna have motherfuckers like these niggas be damn near dying behind this shit just because another nigga believe another type of way. Nah, bro, I ain't gonna cap to you. The right religion gonna unite everybody. But they don't want everybody to know the one religion. Because if everybody get united, they fucked up. They fucked up. You feel me? Like, that's how I always thought, though. I just ain't never really speak about it because, you know, my family real religious and shit. But, yeah, that's how I always felt.
Upon passing the interview, potential members are gradually brought into the fold. They forge connections with existing members, becoming involved in each other's lives, and meeting each other's families. This process eventually leads to an invitation to join Crew 38, the Vinland Hammerskins feeder club for potential future members. It is within the circle that individuals must prove their worth, demonstrating their dedication to the group's cause. Once deemed worthy, they earn a crossed hammer patch and attain full status as a Vinland Hammerskin. Besides military drills and strategy training, the Vinland Hammerskins also organize annual concerts called Hammerfests. These events serve as a showcase for white power music and recruitment tools. Niche bands such as Odin's Law and Nordwind take center stage, delivering messages aligned with the group's beliefs. That said, they are not for everybody. Attendance at these concerts follows a rigorous vetting process for those outside the Hammerskins social circles. Usually, new attendees are required to travel to a separate location for questioning, before being informed of the actual concert venue. So far, the Canadian Anti-Hate Network has identified 3 men as the current senior members of the Vinland Hammerskins. Following their recent emergence, law enforcement agencies specializing in hate crimes have come to a defining realization. Former hate groups like the Aryan Guard, Blood and Honor collapsed. Instead, according to authorities, they're convinced that some simply fused under one banner, possibly hoping to make a bigger impact on society. As always, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video.
I ain't gonna cap to you. It's like, yeah, they gonna try to come up. That ideology shit ain't gonna work no more. You feel me? Like, I feel like the best time to control a motherfucker was back in the day, bro. Like, that's when you was able to get people and manipulate and control people. Everybody is able to be more of a free thinker. Like, that's the whole problem right there. Everybody is able to think for themselves. Because I remember at one point at my life, bro, man, you couldn't even say, man, I believe in the other religion outside of motherfucking what your household believe in, gang. And it's like, man, but what if I want to be a part of another religion? Or what if I want to believe in all religions? You feel me? Man, shit like that just be so wild to me, bro. I ain't gonna cap to you. But shit, nowadays people are still stuck in their own echo chamber. People motherfucking is still manipulating and control, bro. The whole world, bro, on game is be able to manipulate. They just changed it up now. They just see they can't do it with the religion shit. So what? People is more influenced by these motherfucking influencers and rappers and shit. So they do this shit, bro, to influence that shit. I ain't gonna cap to you. At the end of the day, they just want to keep motherfuckers in the mental cycle, bro. In the mental cycle and shit, just because it's like, as long as we keep them doing the same shit, bro, and like, they just don't want everybody to unite. That's the whole thing. As long as everybody don't unite, you feel me? That's the problem. And that's why I feel like the real religion, bro, gonna have everybody united, bro. And that's why they made all these different religions, and every religion got parts of the real religion, but they had to branch it up like that, because if they didn't, everybody gonna be united, bro. They can't have everybody be united, gang. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all. So note all that shit, bro. They use that shit to motherfucking divide y'all more on game with those ideologies and shit. And that's why I tell motherfuckers, I don't say no religion right or wrong. That's why I don't do, you feel me? Because I feel like all that shit is right, and they throw some bullshit up in that bitch the little bullshit they want to throw up in that bitch, you feel me? But all that shit be right for the most part, and they just motherfucking divide that shit so niggas could be split up, you feel me? I ain't gonna cap to you. That's how I personally feel about this shit. But this Aryan shit, bro, these niggas, bro, they ain't gonna be able to go too far with that shit, gang. They ain't gonna be able to go too far with this shit just because it's like, nigga, it ain't back in the day, bro. You ain't gonna be able to do this shit. Y'all gonna get y'all ass fucked up. But if you watch this video all the way through, I know your ass fucking with another motherfucking video. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss out on any content like this. Go! Man. Let's see. Nah, but all that shit. All this shit, bro. I feel like it's just to manipulate and control people, bro. Like, I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. Especially when I learned about that shit in school, about the Catholic Church shit, bro. That Catholic Church shit, bro. When I found out about that motherfucking, about the whole Protestant reform and shit, I'm like, man, these niggas bullshitting, gang. Like, what the fuck, bro? All that shit, bro. That Catholic Church shit, bro. What that shit called? Where you could buy your way into heaven and shit. And they'll just, I forgot. I haven't linked that shit in a fucking long ass time. But I actually love, like, listening to shit like that. Like, my favorite, actually, class in school, bro, wasn't even gym and shit. Yeah, that shit, bro. Gang, I knew it was something like that. My favorite shit was, like, world history. And really, I like world history more than U.S. history. Because I ain't really give a fuck about U.S. history like that. I feel world history is more interesting to me, you feel me? But, yeah, when I learned about all that shit, that's when I really been like, oh, yeah, bro, this some bullshit, bro. They literally told us that they use that shit to manipulate and control people, bro. Like, literally, they said that shit right there. Y'all teaching us how they manipulate and control people, bro. I ain't trying to, you think I'm finna fall for this shit again? After y'all just told me these niggas just fell for that shit and they had to have a whole Protestant reform over this shit, bro. What the fuck? Y'all think a nigga slow or some shit now? Low key, all Black American history. You know what I'm saying? This shit, bro. And I still be looking at and I still be watching like the US history shit. Like lots of the shit that I really be watching, bro, lots of people would say it's boring. Like when my homies and shit come to my career, bro, they be like, bro, you be watching that shit that we watch in school, gang. I be like, nigga, bro, this shit be fun, bro. Like watching that shit, bro. I be watching the infographic show. I be watching motherfucking the infographic show is actually my favorite YouTube channel, but reacting to that shit, y'all niggas ain't gonna like that shit, bro. Like the infographic show, that shit do get kind of, to some people that shit be boring, bro. And I like really shit like that with the infographic show. I really fucks with him because he talk about like shit all over the world type shit. And that's really like the thing that I love the most, you feel me? I do be liking to look into like, the different generations, like how I was growing up just back in the day in each generation and shit. I do be liking shit like that too, just seeing how it was and shit. But really my main thing is like, oh my God. Hello. Hey. Yeah, I'm working, making my videos right now. Yeah, I thought y'all been was going over there. Y'all said 3. Nah, I was gonna come, I was still gonna stop by to see you. I just didn't know what time. Alright. Alright, bye-bye. Yeah, I ain't gonna cap the infographic show. Favorite YouTube channel, bro. I used to watch the most amazing top 10 shit, but that shit started pissing me off now. And I ain't gonna cap to you. I like listening to like like the little before they was famous shit. I like to see that. Even if I don't care about, like, I don't be caring about lots of the famous people I watched before they was famous. So I just be liking to hear, like, you feel me? Like, see what all similarities do everyone have that's going famous. Like, cause everybody that go viral and have success, they all go have something in common, bro. And I just be trying to look at that shit to see, like, what is that shit, bro? And really, I just be liking to see people's success stories too. I get motivated seeing other people successful. Honestly, bro, niggas would be surprised, bro. But I really don't be like watching the gangbanging stuff. Like, people will be surprised, bro, to say that shit. When I say that, because people will see my content. But I honestly don't be watching gangbanging content and shit. Like, that type of content, I don't watch. But it's interesting enough for me to watch. Because I can't watch nothing that I don't like. You feel me? What do they all have in common? Well, shit. Now, but it's gonna be groups. It's gonna be groups. But lots of them, bro, like, I really try to look at the people that come from, like, the same background as me type shit. But most of them, bro, really had to be independent at a young age, bro. Like, that's one thing that really make a person successful, just being independent somewhat at a young age. Like, that's what I kind of see from that shit. And you gotta have someone that was kind of lead you the right way, bro. You gotta have, like, everyone gotta have that person, you feel me? Like, Young Boy had his little white step family and shit. Lil Durk got his grandparents. Everybody gotta have that little strong foundation and shit, a big brother or some shit, because if you don't, your ass, you gonna fall off the path and you ain't gonna be able to reach the success that you're supposed to reach, bro, just because you don't got the right guidance and shit. About 20. The UK shit, man. I was surprised it was happening. Yeah, nah, the shit be crazy, bro. I didn't even know that shit was going on either. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you. The reason why I started looking into, like, the UK shit is solely because Central C. I ain't gonna lie to you. Cause before Central C came around, bro, oh shit, I didn't really pay attention to the UK. I really just used to think that all UK rappers just rap funny and shit. But then I heard Central C, gang. I'm like, damn, Central C, he be spitting, he be talking that shit, bro. I would play Central C, bro, while I'm smoking a blunt, bro. But I can't even listen to music. That's why I really be wanting to listen to music sometimes where I smoke. What niggas don't know. But I can't be doing that shit. Yeah, I heard of Dave. The only reason I know of Dave, though, is because that song was Central C. Inside right, outside white. No. Outside white, inside black like Mike. No. Outside white, inside brown like Michael Jack. On game. We've been through thick and thin. She already thick, so I'm already so we halfway there, or whatever the fuck he said. But now, bro, the Leads. Yeah, the battle for the Leads. This the UK shit. They battling for the Leads in the UK. Now, what the fuck they even battling for over there? I don't know why the fuck they want the Leads. That's why we finna find out why the fuck they battling over that shit. No, we ain't gonna do that title, bro. We ain't gonna do that. Leads. Okay. Leads. All right. They tweaking in Leeds. I don't know where the fuck Leeds at. I know it's somewhere in the UK, though. And it's a bloody gang war that lots of motherfuckers don't know about. And if you knew about this shit, you'd be like, damn, the UK really doing all that shit? And I'm going to be like, hell yeah. That's why you got to find out in the video.
Now, the city of Leeds is located in West Yorkshire, around 30 miles northeast of Manchester. As of 2022, Leeds was estimated to have had a population of around 822,000 residents currently living in and around the city of Leeds, technically making it one of the largest cities in England. In terms of population, Leeds is actually statistically the most dangerous major city in West Yorkshire, with the crime rate in Leeds being 150 crimes per 1,000 people. This then being 17% higher than West Yorkshire's rate of 128 crimes crimes per 1,000 people. Now, what a lot of the residents currently living in and around the city of Leeds are unaware of, however, is the long-standing gang feud that has been playing out within the streets of Leeds, resulting in multiple murders, stabbings, and shootings being carried out by teens that have found themselves in a deadly and bloody gang war with one another. This being the beef between 3-7 and 9, as well as affiliated gangs like 7th, 8th, and 6. All of these gangs being relevant to the rivalry. Before I start this video, however, YouTube says only 5% of you are subscribed, so if you enjoy this content, feel free to subscribe and like the video as it helps out the channel. But without further ado, sit back and enjoy this video.
3 men have today been jailed for life over the murder of a 19-year-old who died after being shot in broad daylight.
They heard in court that Mr. Lewis was a member of the Chapeltown gang, The Flock, and was shot in the head on his doorstep in the house that he lived in with his mother and Reginald. I'm trapping like all the.
Hey, bro, folks at gang. Hey, bro, y'all niggas be doing anything with these ski masks, bro. Like, y'all niggas just be, bro. Come on, gang. Come on, gang. Like y'all be tweaking, bro. And then who the fuck this nigga in the back? Y'all niggas tweaking, bro, with these masks, bro. But this nigga right here, bro, he need to throw that bitch away. I ain't gonna cap to you. That loose ass mask he got on, bro. That shit bogus as hell, bro. His ass look like a generic motherfucking superhero.
The phones they keep banging, like all the dots that I'm slanging. Swear to God, fam, it's a mad thing. Like
what stopped in my pockets and max. Slap at her bodies and slap at her hats. Being on scenes, I'm watching my back. Beef is beef, gotta leave it.
Now, the first street gang is 3-7, which is a crew that draws members from multiple areas within Leeds, these including Chapeltown from the LS7 postcode, as well as Beeston from the LS11 postcode. It's rumored that the 3-7 gang is mainly made up of younger members, who hailed from the Flock gang from Chapeltown LS7. The gang is affiliated with a few other local gangs that are relevant to the rivalry, these including 7th and Flock, these being 2 affiliated gangs mainly situated around the Chapeltown area within Leeds. This Chapeltown area is actually known for quite a large amount of crime within Leeds. 3-7 are also closely affiliated with another gang known as M Block, which is based around the area of Meanwood, more specifically the Beckhill estate.
Hey, it's an M Block in Chicago, bro. I ain't gonna catch it. Y'all got lots of gang names that we got in Chicago, actually.
In the LS7 postcode, other gangs like LL from Little London are also somewhat relevant, although this rivalry can actually get quite confusing, so I'll do my best at explaining it simply. Now, the gangs that directly oppose 3-7, 7th, Flock, and M Block within this rivalry include 9, which is a large street gang mainly based around the Ebor Gardens and Bermontofts area of Leeds. Both areas, in fact, being within the LS9 postcode, hence the gang name being 9. Another gang closely allied with 9 is a gang called 8th, this 8th crew being located around the area of Gipton, as I'm sure you can guess, within the LS8 postcode. The last gang affiliated with 9 is that of 6 from the area of Woodhouse within Leeds, more specifically around the LS6 postcode. Other gangs also involved in the rivalry include Hell Gang from the Hare Hills area, although most of the membership of this gang is in fact in jail after members went on to commit a murder, which I will discuss later. So for simplicity,
bro, both these niggas, bro, these niggas look like the retarded robbers, bro. These two is the 2 retarded robbers, bro. Then they got a scary movie monster in the back, bro. What the fuck is going on?
Sake, the deadly rivalry I will be discussing within this video is 3-7, 7th, Flock, and M Block versus 9, 8th, and 6. Now, you may be confused as to what occurred that then led to teens from areas so close to one another beginning to have a deadly and bloody feud with each other, resulting in stabbings, shootings, and murders occurring within the city of Leeds.
Damn.
Now, it's rumored that there wasn't always a rivalry between the 3-7 gang as well as the 9 gang, with the 2 crews even allegedly being affiliated around 2018. However, this would all change around 2019 when alleged 3-7 gang members attempted to rob a bando that they had mistaken for their rivals. However, what they then came to realize was that this trap house belonged to 9 members, whilst it's not known if anyone was seriously injured during this incident. What is rumored is that the gangs began to beef following this. However, before the rivalry between 3
Damn, bro, they could be like, damn, bro, sorry, it's a little misunderstanding. It's a misunderstanding, bro. We thought y'all was the op shit. It's cool. We know I'm trying to get on y'all ass, bro. No need to start no unnecessary beef. Niggas like, nah, fuck that shit, bro. You came to the wrong spot. Now you got ops forever, pussy.
7 and 9 began, the gangs closely aligned with both 3-7 and 9 would be at war, these being Flock from Chapeltown LS7 and Hell Gang from Hare Hills LS8, this rivalry getting bloody when a member of the Flock gang would be killed by Hell Gang members in 2017. On the 26th of January 2017, 19-year-old Raheem Wilkes, or RZ, who was actually the brother of the English footballer Malik Wilkes, and was allegedly associated with the Flock gang from the LS7 postcode. Anyways, on the 26th of January 2017, at around 1 p.m., RZ would be standing outside of a barber's in Hare Hills, Leeds. Sadly, what RZ was unaware of was the fact that a group of Hell Gang members were fed information.
Boy, come on, bro. Y'all niggas, gangbangers in the UK got some weird ass head shapes, bro. His ass got the oval head. His ass got the square head. And this nigga, I don't even know what the fuck type shape head this is, bro. But his line and cooked like a motherfucker.
Regarding to his whereabouts, with the group of rival Hell Gang members riding out in a car looking for RZ. After a few minutes of looking, the group of Hell Gang members noticed 19-year-old RZ. RZ was then shot in the chest by one of the gang members who used a self-loading pistol. Shortly following the shooting, the Hell Gang members fled to Bradford and disposed of the weapon, as well as their clothes. Sadly, 19-year-old Raheem Wilkes, or RZ, was later pronounced dead, with a murder investigation then being launched by West Yorkshire Police. In the end, however, 24-year-old Jaden Manners, 29-year-old Tremaine Wisdom, and 21-year-old Keel Richards were arrested and charged in connection to the murder of RZ, eventually all three being found guilty of his murder, getting sentenced to life with a minimum of 33 years. Rest in peace, Raheem Wilkes, or RZ. Now, shortly after the murder of RZ, new gangs in the area became more prominent, example being 3.
Because normally y'all niggas be getting like 13 years for killing niggas. I be like, bro, what the fuck is going on in the UK?
7, who are believed to have younger members of another gang known as Flock, which was in a deadly beef with Hell Gang at the time. Anyways, the 3-7 gang would be in a deadly rivalry with 6 from Woodhouse, LS6, this getting deadly on the 16th of July 2018, when police would be called to Chapeltown to reports of a shooting. Upon arriving, a 17-year-old alleged 3-7 gang member would be taken to hospital where his injuries were assessed as non-life-threatening. He was then released from hospital, but was arrested days later, as only hours before the 17-year-old was shot. Him and other affiliated gang members used a firearm and shot toward a rival's house. The 17-year-old was charged with possession of a firearm with intent to endanger life and...
Nigga, I don't that's some goofy ass shit shooting at a house to me. I feel like, nigga, bro, if you can't see your target, if you can't see what the fuck you hitting, bro, you don't need to be pulling no trigger. I ain't gonna cap to you. You should only pull the trigger when you see your target and you can actually hit that motherfucker. Shooting at some houses is some goofy shit to me.
Criminal damage, and was sentenced to 12 months in a young offenders institution. The violence wouldn't end here, however, and just a few weeks later, on the 1st of August 2018, sadly a member associated with the Flock gang would be killed by Hell Gang members, leading to multiple members being arrested. This then meant that the Hell Gang became less prominent within the streets of Leeds. On the 1st of August 2018, 24-year-old Christopher Lewis, or C, who was allegedly affiliated with the Flock gang, would be standing outside of his mum's house in Chapeltown, LS7. Whilst outside, a group of Hell Gang members, who had been stalking him in the hours earlier, with it even being known that his house was shot at a day earlier. Anyways, the group of Hell Gang members noticed C and
Nigga, gang, why would you be standing in front of your house and they said your house literally got shot at? Nigga, y'all niggas just don't be caring about your life. I ain't gonna cap to you. A nigga shoot at my crib, I'm not standing outside. That shit is cooked. I ain't gonna lie to you, because the reason why they shot the house is because your ass wasn't standing outside.
shot him in the head before fleeing seconds later. 24-year-old Christopher Lewis was rushed to hospital following the shooting, but was sadly pronounced dead in hospital the following day, with yet another murder investigation being launched. In the end, following a trial, 5 men were arrested in connection to the killing of
Bro, why all these niggas look, bro, his nostrils uneven. His ass not even supposed to be gangbanging, bro. Why is this nigga even out here gangbanging, bro? These niggas, bro, oh,
24-year-old Christopher Lewis, all going on to be charged and found guilty. During the trial, it was said that Christopher Lewis was in fact a member associated with the Flock gang from Chapeltown, LS7, which was one of the largest and most notorious gangs in Leeds at the time. Either way, however, rest in peace, Christopher Lewis, or C. Now, around this time, rappers from 3-7 began to become more prominent within the Leeds drill scene. Example being M3, YZ, and AR, who all linked up and released a freestyle titled Straight Bars. Within this track, the rappers showed love to RZ, who had sadly passed only months earlier, saying,
"Rest in peace, RZ, but never forgotten. RZ for L."
just showing that the death of RZ had really affected his friends. Rest in peace. It's believed that around this time, 2019 and 20, both 9 and 3-7 began to rival one another, this being following an alleged robbery. It's rumored that members of 3-7 and 7th then released a track where they directly disrespected the 9 gang. This disrespectful track, rapped by 7th members, resulted in 3-7 and affiliated gangs having a deadly rivalry with 9 from the LS9 postcode, as well as other affiliated gangs, with this beef getting deadly at the beginning of 2022, when a 3-7 member would be attacked by rivals from the 9 gang. On the 24th of August 2022, at around 10 a.m., police would be called to the Seacroft area of Leeds, within the LS14 postcode. Upon arrival, a man in his 20s, who was rumored to have been associated with the 3-7 gang, would be suffering life-threatening stab wounds. It's rumored he was rushed to hospital by an air ambulance and was in critical condition, left fighting for his life, luckily making a recovery in the days following the attack. Shortly after police were called on the 24th of August 2022, the local police were given increased stop and search powers. This meant police officers could search people, as well as their vehicles.
So basically discrimination. Basically 24 hours of discrimination. That's what I hear. That's what I hear from this. 24 hours of discrimination by the police
in the area. This then leading to 2 men being arrested in connection to the stabbing only hours later. However, I couldn't find if anyone was charged, with it being believed that the attackers were in fact rival gang members. However, this is just alleged and isn't confirmed. Now, around this time, both the 3-7 gang as well as the 9 gang began to consistently release music. On the 3-7 side, the rappers Drills, C-Miz, and Hems released a track titled 3-7 Step on Press Play Media. This actually doing decent numbers, currently sitting on around 77,000 views. Another 3-7 rapper known as Dins released a freestyle video. Within this music video, red bandanas were quite prominent, with everyone repping. Cash from the 9 group released a track around this time titled Gully, garnering around 115,000 views, which is very impressive for an underground UK rapper. This track was actually seriously cold, and painted the real truth behind the road life, and how he hopes that he can change his life through music, as well as how the UK drill scene is somewhat fake. Sadly, however, around this time, at the start of 2023, an alleged member associated with the 9 gang would be killed by rivals believed to be from the 3-7 and M Block gang. On the 31st of March 2023, 18-year-old Jamie Mia, or JM, who was rumored to have been an associate of the 9 gang from LS9. Anyways, Jamie would be with a 16-year-old friend in Armley, LS12, when a car containing 3 alleged rivals from the M Block and 3-7 gang pulled up. They noticed 18-year-old JM and his friend, with a fight then ensuing.
Gang, it don't look like Folks Ass supposed. Folks Ass kind of look like Trap Lou Ross a little bit, bro. Trap Lou Ross without glasses. He looked like he could be related to Trap Lou Ross. There you go, Cap T.
Both JM and his 16-year-old friend were stabbed during this altercation. Both were rushed to hospital, with the attackers fleeing seconds later. Sadly, however, JM was pronounced dead, whilst his friend went on to make a recovery. A murder investigation was then launched. However, by the time
they really was just trying to kill the nigga that they ops, you feel me? They just stabbed the other nigga just because he was with him. Okay, he like, yeah, we just gonna stab you. We ain't gonna try to kill you though. We just gonna show you what happened when you hang around them niggas. But you, oh yeah, we gonna make sure you die. Okay, that's what we came here for.
Police had a clue on who the defendants were. The attackers had fled the country, only one of them going on to appear in court, charged with the murder of 18-year-old Jamie Mia, this being 23-year-old Ronai Wilkes. This was in fact the brother of RZ, who was killed in 2017, this then making him the other brother of England footballer Malik Wilkes. Jamie Mia was actually expecting a child, who was later born in November 2023, this just making the entire situation worse. Jamie Mia's family have since released a statement in which they said, "The heartache of losing Jamie is something that continues to stay with us every day since his murder. Today is the first birthday of his son, and while this is a cause for celebration, it is also, for us, a painful reminder that Jamie is not here to be a part of his son's life, and never will be. Rest in peace, Jamie Mia. My thoughts and prayers go out to his friends and family." Now, following the death of JM, a freestyle portraying him rapping would actually be released, and he sounded seriously cold on this freestyle, which makes me think that he could have possibly gained a lot of attention within the UK drill scene, possibly being able to make it out of the streets. But sadly, the endless and pointless gang war in Leeds claimed his life. Rest in peace, JM. One of the people believed to be on the run for the murder of JM was actually Q-Biz from the M Block gang. Q-Biz had even featured on UK drill songs, example being a track titled How Many Times, which released on GRM Daily. This track garnered loads of attention, further shining a spotlight on the Leeds drill scene, currently sitting on around 3.4 million views, which just shows that Q-Biz could have taken the drill scene seriously, but chose to focus on the gang life, and must now pay the consequences consequences. Despite this, however, the war in Leeds was continuing, and just weeks following the murder of JM, an alleged 15-year-old 7th member would be stabbed by a rival gang member, almost claiming the teen's life. On the 16th of April 2023, at around 6 p.m., police would be called.
Bro, they out here really killing young niggas, gang. Like, this shit, really, all these niggas really be young-ass niggas that in this video.
To the Hare Hills Park area within the LS9 postcode. Upon arriving, a 15-year-old who was rumored to have been affiliated with the 7th gang would be suffering head injuries after he was attacked by a rival who wielded a machete-type weapon. The 15-year-old was rushed to hospital, where he was treated for head injuries, eventually being released in the following days, where police then implemented stop and search powers in the Hare Hills area, as well as nearby Chapeltown. Just weeks following this attack, on the 1st of June 2023, 9 rapper Polo dropped a track titled Really Need It on the P110 channel, this currently sitting on just over 100,000 views. As I'm sure you can tell, the rappers on all sides of this rivalry have serious potential, however, lack the consistency to blow in the UK drill scene, as realistically consistency is everything. Sadly, however, just over a month after Polo released this song, in August 2023, the war in Leeds would continue, with an alleged member of the 9 gang sadly falling victim to the deadly gang war in Leeds.
Damn.
On the 26th of August 2023, 19-year-old E-Man or Emmanuel Nyabako, who was allegedly associated with the 9 crew from the LS9 postcode, would be riding an e-bike in Chapeltown with a friend during the early hours of the morning. Whilst riding around the area, E-Man and his friend noticed a group of rivals alleged to be from the 3-7 gang. The pair then fired shots from their e-bike toward the rivals. However, all bullets missed. A chase then ensued between.
You see, bro, how the fuck? But that's because y'all niggas trying to shoot off e-bikes and shit, boy. You need to get off that bike and actually, but instead y'all always trying to do some shit like this, boy, like you on GTA and shit.
The 3-7 members, as well as 19-year-old E-Man. E-Man was chased into a dark garden, where he was then attacked, stripped, and was stabbed 17 times. E-Man was then dragged onto a nearby road and was left, with the attackers fleeing seconds later.
Nigga, y'all niggas, bro. This the second nigga, bro, from the UK, bro, that then slid on the nigga, shot, missed his shots, and then got killed. What the fuck? You talking about why they drug him? Nigga, have you been, bro, you been watching these UK videos with me, nigga? They just do the shit because they want to, nigga. They just they like to just do random ass shit like that, bro.
At around 2 a.m.,
that's fun.
Police and emergency
That's fun to
services
these niggas.
would arrive on the scene. 19-year-old E-Man was then rushed to hospital in an ambulance and was sadly pronounced dead only moments later, with yet another murder investigation being launched. On the 1st of September 2023, 33-year-old Philip Bryant was arrested and charged with E-Man's murder, whilst 2 other men were arrested in.
But y'all got lots of old ass gang bangers, bro. Like these old niggas still out here gang banging, bro. Cause it's like the old niggas be getting arrested with the young niggas. Normally it'd be just the young niggas. Or these niggas just look old as hell.
November 2023 and were charged with murder. Following a full trial, all 3 men were sentenced to life with a minimum of 27 years. Rest in peace, Emmanuel Nyabako, or E-Man. Now, following the murder of E-Man, a rapper from 8th known as Crizzy released a track titled Thierry Henry. Within this song, Crizzy mentioned that 8th or 8th side was winning the beef and were well known in Leeds for being dangerous, as well as showing love to E-Man. This song garnering around 50,000 views in the months following its release, which just shows that these rappers have real potential in the drill scene. However, if anything, the Leeds drill rappers are all very inconsistent and focus on the road life instead of making a way out of the streets through music. Unfortunately, however, the beef in Leeds was just going to continue into 2024, with more shootings and stabbings occurring within the city of Leeds. On the 7th of July 2024, at around 3 p.m., police would be called to an area in Leeds to reports of a firearm offense. Upon arriving on the scene,
bro, why is all they ass on the ground like this, bro? Like, I know all they ass don't need to be like this on the ground, bent over, bro. What the fuck what they got going on, gang?
4 teens were arrested and charged with attempted murder, as well as possession of a firearm. The arrested included a 15-year-old, 16-year-old, 17-year-old, and finally an 18-year-old, who all appeared in court.
They got every age. They got every motherfucking age in order. In order, bro. They got all their ass.
But are yet to be found either guilty or not.
I want to say, I don't know what they got going on.
In October 2024, a 16-year-old was attacked by a group of gang members in the area of Beeston. The 16-year-old sustained multiple knife wounds to his leg and arm, as well as injuries on his left arm that are consistent with that of a shotgun discharge. The 16-year-old was taken to hospital where he luckily survived, with another investigation being launched. Since this incident, 2 have been arrested, but are yet
Come on, my niggas. Why y'all only hit him inside the arm and the leg, bro? Y'all know y'all could have hit some major shit. Like, bro, I feel like, though, it's harder to hit motherfuckers in the arm and the leg, bro. It's easier to hit motherfuckers, like, right here and shit. You feel me?
To be either found guilty or not guilty. Now, no other incidents have occurred within the streets of Leeds. If you have learned anything from this video, however, make sure...
What I learned is them niggas be tweaking, bro. Why these old ass niggas out here gang banging, killing these young niggas, bro? What the fuck these niggas got going on in Leeds? These niggas out here tweaking and shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. But if you watch this video all the way through, I know your ass fucking with another motherfucking video. So go ahead and go watch another motherfucking video. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and what? Turn on post notifications so you never miss out on any content like this. Go! You feel me? Let me dump this ashtray real fast. We're gonna do like 2 more videos, bro. Cause my mama want me to come over for Christmas and shit. And I told her I'd come over and shit. But you know, I gotta do the live stream with the guys before I go out for this Christmas shit, bro. I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. You gotta do the live stream. And I got videos to post, you feel me? I just want to do the live stream. Shit. Shit, yo. Let me see. How's everybody calling? Yo. Yeah, I done stop by there. Right now I'm streaming and stuff. Yeah, I hit your line when I'm done streaming and all that. I bet. Tales of Toronto. I thought everything was nice as hell in Toronto, but apparently these niggas out there gangbanging and shit. So let's see how they really get in motherfucking Canada, where Drake is from and shit. Alright, police sirens. Alright. Look like it's some niggatry going on.
21-year-old is Kwasi Skeen Peters. We also know that he was wanted by police for his alleged involvement in a double homicide.
Let me promote my nigga one time. Head up. Real spiller. Look at my spiller. This is my right hand crowley right here, G.
That's my right hand crewman. Bro, man, get your ass on. Yeah, this is my boy right here. All his bug shots. Get your lame ass on.
Best friend, you know?
Father Kwasi Sr. testified his son was in and out of jail from the age of 13. 21-year-old Kwasi Skeen Peters.
And they dissed you, idiot thing.
You're up to cousin. What are you dealing with? Huh?
Yo, Baba, the ops.
Baba.
You were Skeen? Did you catch me yet? Did you catch me?
That's not news. Baba.
But these Canada niggas damn near talk like the UK niggas, if you ask me. The UK niggas gonna be like, nah, they don't sound nothing like us. Shit, to me, it sound like y'all talk the same. It's story of Wasi. That shit wild. Hey, who is this singing in the background, bro? Every night, every day you watch
Kwasi Skeen Peters, aka Wasi, is a Toronto rap artist. He was raised by the infamous Northside Jane and Finch neighborhood of Driftwood, aka The Woods. The Woods has been the scene of many gang-related shootings over the past 2 decades, and Toronto police reported that it has long been a territory claimed by the Crips. Driftwood have ongoing tensions with communities on the south side of Jane and Finch called the Grassways and the Lane, both of which have claimed blood. Although the Woods is home to some of
so these niggas Bloods and Crips out in Canada? They got Bloods and Crips in Canada. I didn't know y'all was out there doing all that.
The most talented artists in Toronto, from the legendary Robin Banks
From then you know my life been hard, but through the bullshit I still find a way to come out a star.
To the young and lyrical.
I heard about that Robin Banks nigga. I did a video on this nigga because I think that nigga got shot and survived, but I think he got paralyzed or some shit. I did because I did a video on his ass, a TikTok video on folks.
Circle Pressa.
Lost a murder trial, he should have plat out. Like Pressa I want the Lambo in the match.
The notable neighborhood has also birthed some of Toronto's biggest demons.
But last summer, something happened to Burns too that made him reevaluate. His half-brother was running on this footbridge when he was shot dead.
That's what they were saying, bro.
Andre Burnett was once one of Toronto's most wanted criminals. On the afternoon his enemies finally caught up with him, Burns was close enough to hear the gunshots.
I don't know, man. I felt kind of like up in a way still. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, it was rage, anger, like, I don't know, sadness, whatever, all mixed into one.
It was also the realization that what happened to his brother could just as easily have happened to him.
Andre Burnett was a Driftwood OG with a very violent history. At the age of 23, he had racked up a serious criminal record, including firearms charges, as well as 2 attempted murder charges against 2 Toronto police officers. Andre spent 22 months.
Oh, his ass is just a fucking goofy that like to crash out, bro. Nigga, you shooting at the police, bro. Nigga, you just a dumbass, bro. Why the fuck is you shooting at the police, bro? That's just some dumbass shit to do, bro.
Months in prison for the 2 attempted murders before the case was thrown out due to an inaccurate report made by one of the officers. On September 10th, 2005, just hours after being released, Andre was walking along Driftwood's iconic bridge when he was confronted by a man. Residents at the scene, including his half-brother Andrew, reported hearing loud yelling and a heated argument outside before hearing a...
Damn!
My best friend Wasi, he seen somebody like basically there's a guy, he got shot on on our neighborhood like plaza, and then the guy ran. It's in the news too. It's the guy ran to like our bridge, and my best friend he seen the guy die. He's dead on the bridge, you know, and he's just
he
a little
beat that
kid,
shit.
like,
but in those type of cases, if someone being those type of cases, bro, it's really because motherfucking you know, they fucked up in the case somewhere. And when they fuck up, you know, they miss that shit.
He was probably just like, I don't know, like 10 or 11, right? So he was just like 2 years older than me at this time. So he walked and he's like, fuck, you know, like that's a lot for a kid to see him, like a guy dead on the floor, you know? And then,
you know,
that guy, even my teacher said like Kwasi would never be the same after that.
Wasi was indeed never the same after finding Andre's body. At the age of 13, just 2 years after the traumatic incident, Wasi was charged and convicted of a gang assault on a 13-year-old girl with 2 other teens.
Nigga. So your peoples die and you do some goofy ass shit like that? So your people die and made you a fucking goofy? That's what you telling me. Your people die and made you a fucking goofy, bro. Why would you do that shit to a third? And listen, it's not as bad just because motherfucking they doing it around their age group, but still, bro. Because I was going to say you doing that to a 13-year-old girl, but the nigga is 13 himself, so it's like Still, nigga, why'd you doing that to a girl, bro? You come, even if you her age, bro. Why, nigga? What the fuck?
3 years after that, he was sent to the controversial Roy McMurtry Youth Center in Brampton as part of his punishment. Youth researchers Chris Williams, Devin Jones, and Roseanne Bailey were at the facility at the time, and they took the opportunity to interview Wasi. In their report, Wasi was quoted saying, "Sir, if that judge thought I was a monster as he described us at sentencing, the world is going to see a monster when I get out of this hellhole. This place made me a monster."
Whoa, you see, you saying shit like that, they gonna keep your ass keep his ass locked up. Let's make up some new charges on this nigga since he said he gonna be worse.
"Every day I am literally fighting for my life." He then went on further repeating, "The world is going to see a monster." Since then, Wasi spent the rest of his teenage years in and out of juvenile detention. The authors also took the opportunity to interview Wasi's mother, who told them that her son's rearrest and incarceration stemmed from the challenges he encountered in the course of attempting to register in school and his inability to access reflective services. According to Williams, Jones, and Bailey, by the time Wasi was 16, he would be charged in the December 2011 Project Marvel raids, in which police forces across Canada simultaneously executed search warrants targeting the Driftwood Crips. This resulted in more than 60 arrests, some of them including Pressa, YG, Bundog, and more.
Attempted murder, prostitution. We have breaking news this hour on a cross-Canada crackdown on gang crime. Raids are underway in cities from Toronto all the way out to Vancouver.
In the middle of the night, a 94-year-old great-grandmother among those arrested in a series of police raids.
Handguns, automatic rifles, and more than $100,000.
Hey, hold up. Yeah, they thought they was slick. Nigga, what the fuck is this shit? What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck is this shit, nigga? This shit is old as hell, bro. These niggas got these old ass motherfucking guns, bro. They got some shit, but this shit damn near look like this shit old as hell too. But this shit rust. You cut yourself with that bitch, bro, your ass gonna get poisoned. You gonna poison, you damn near gonna kill yourself shooting that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you. They ass bogus as hell. They thought I was gonna, they talk about, yeah, automatic guns. But you ain't, but did they show this shit, bro? Nigga, y'all thought y'all was slick, like niggas wasn't gonna peep that bullshit.
Like rifles and more than $100,000.
Oh damn, they got that money on though.
Items seized during yesterday's cross-country
they tweaking with them old guns.
Many of those arrested, some as young as 14, facing charges that include attempted murder. They appeared in court today, one by one, and many have already been released.
If your children have guns, moms, look in their rooms, check. You might have a killer on the dinner table.
Wasi was granted bail on the Project Marvel charges, but he was arrested again a few months after his 18th birthday and charged with a weapons offense. He was released on bail the next year. By the time Wasi entered his 20s, his troubles only intensified.
We're continuing to follow breaking news from the Queen and Dovercourt area. For the very latest, we go live to the scene, and CP24's Arda Zakarian, who has new details for us. Arda.
That's right. Toronto Paramedic Services confirms to us now that 2 people are pronounced dead on the scene here.
Well, Ken, the double shooting happened here around 7 o'clock in the morning at this trendy new condo building near Queen and Dovercourt. As you mentioned, police have now released the names of the victims. The victims were both 26 years old and from Toronto. Their names are Abduel Abdullahi and Mohammed Abduel Diri.
Boy, these niggas, bro, these niggas damn near all got the same name. Abdua, Adudu, and Adudu. Like, what the fuck?
Sunday, June 28th. 2015, known Dixon Bloods, Mohammed Diri aka Cam and Abduwali Abdullahi aka Bevy were executed after a 3-day-long party at a downtown Toronto condo. Cam was executed by the 2 gunmen in the kitchen, then one of the gunmen immediately went into the bedroom and shot Bevy as he slept. 2 other men and 3 women were at the apartment before the shootings. The men had apparently just left the apartment and were in the corridor outside at the time of the shootings, while the women were still in the apartment but had gone out on the balcony to smoke. After the shooting, one of the men took Cam's chain off his neck and his $250,000 Rolex watch. They then left the scene. With no cooperating witnesses, and a lack of evidence, investigators assumed this would lead to a cold case. However, in just 2 weeks, they had a major break.
July 2015.
Toronto police would ask the public in identifying 2 men caught on CCTV celebrating the slayings. Just an hour later, the 2 men were Wasi and his childhood friend, Kamal Hassan. The footage appears to show Kamal reenacting the incident and Wasi wearing the chain Cam was robbed of. The original video was removed, but has since been re-uploaded and is sitting at almost 400,000 views.
These niggas is so fucking stupid, bro. These are some fucking dumbasses, bro. What the fuck, bro? So basically, you telling me, so you just killed the nigga. You take his chain, and then you walk around with the nigga chain, bro. Guess what? They know your ass got something to do with it now, bro. They damn near probably didn't even know your ass was celebrated. They probably wouldn't have even known y'all ass had anything to do with it until they saw that chain. Then like, oh, these niggas wearing a chain? And now they celebrating. I know why they celebrating now. Because they just got the chain and they just killed the nigga.
You heard that right. A re-uploaded video of Wasi and his homie celebrating a drill is sitting at almost 400,000 views. Crazy stuff. That same day, Toronto police would put out a Canada-wide warrant for Wasi while Kamal surrendered shortly after the announcement.
Folks said, fuck it, I'm going down, bro. He said, I'm not finna run away from the police, bro. Folks had like, no, I'm going down like a nigga.
Two weeks after the warrant was issued for Wasi, Toronto police managed to track him at Tryst nightclub in downtown Toronto.
Bro, nigga, you are wanted by the police and your ass is going to a nightclub? Will police be coming to randomly just because niggas be tweaking? These niggas be so fucking dumb. These niggas are dumbass criminals. I ain't gonna cap to you.
However, during that weekend, the streets were especially busy since it was Carabana weekend. Constable Reed was conducting surveillance on Wasi during this time, and he spotted him along with several men wearing shirts with Up Top written on the chest. Up Top is another term for Northside Jane and Finch. According to Constable Reed, he observed Wasi have an argument with the bouncer, then saw him walk to a Ford Focus with other individuals. He then passed a gun to the passenger of the vehicle and hopped into the driver's seat. Constables Riel, Lambie, and Dunn were on the Tavis team that night.
So nigga, you a wanted man by the police and you arguing with motherfuckers. Yeah, this nigga don't give a fuck. He needs to be in jail, bro. At this point, he just lock this nigga up.
Tavis is a kind of roving police team that is deployed to violent areas. They were in uniform and on bicycles this specific day. Just after 2 a.m., they were called to assist the Toronto Police Intelligence Unit with taking down Wasi. They waited in the alley behind Tryst until the takedown was called. When they got the green light, the 3 officers ran from the alley towards the Ford Focus he was sitting in. Constable Riel saw 2 people in the front of the car. He pointed his gun at them and yelled words to the effect of police, hands up, don't move. He then saw a muzzle flash and heard bullets snapping. He realized that someone was shooting at him through the front window of the Ford Focus. He returned fire.
Oh, so that's why he shot at the police. Okay. Now I understand why he shot at the police. Shit, if they try to kill your ass this shit, you better shoot their ass back because they gonna kill your ass. These niggas pulling up on a bike. These niggas pulling up on a bike. Was fired 7 shots at the police. Toronto fired 24 shots.
I'm telling you right now, this guy's under arrest for attempt murder. I need you to stand over there.
How did this nigga not get killed and they shot 24 times? That make me worry, bro. Cause nigga, where the fuck did them bullets? Where the fuck did those 24 bullets go if it didn't hit this nigga?
Okay, but I just had to make sure I understand, officer. I understand, but I gotta make sure everybody.
Oh shit! Wasi died from a single gunshot wound to the chest. Also, this a whole different police incident, bro. Damn, this nigga be tweaking. What the fuck? But still, a single gunshot wound to the chest. Okay, that's what. Where did the other 23 bullets go? We know where one of the bullets went. Where the other 23 went?
Everybody's okay. I gotta make sure you're safe. He's safe. Everybody's safe.
Confirms that 21-year-old is Kwasi Skeen Peters.
Shortly after Wasi's death, community members rallied against the officers who shot at him, claiming negligence on their part. Many believe they jumped the gun by calling in a takedown on Wasi as it was in a public area, with heavy civilian presence which was further exacerbated due to it being Caravana weekend. The complaints were taken to the director of the Special Investigations Unit, who would clear the two officers and claimed they were acting in self-defense and were legally justified in shooting Wasi. Fast forward 4 years, Kamal, Wasi's childhood friend and co-defendant, would stand trial alone for the double homicide. Kamal didn't hesitate to tell the judge everything. In fact, he was eager.
Yeah, I ain't gonna cap to you at this point, bro. Your ass is a dummy if you don't tell. Like, nigga, bro, he died, bro. It's no point of you sitting in prison and your homie passed away. Now, that's the difference if your homie is alive, but I feel like, nigga, you might as well say it was the nigga that did it. He dead. They can't charge him. You feel me? That's the smartest thing to do.
He revealed that he was terrified of Wasi. Kamal was quoted saying, "I was scared. I didn't know what his next move was." Wasi was rocking back and forth after the murders, shouting excitedly, "I'm 2 up." "Do you know what he meant?" the prosecutor asked. "1 up means I killed a person. 2 up means I killed 2 people. That's what people usually say when they kill people. It's like a score." "How did that make you feel?" the prosecutor replied. "This guy's crazy. I'm hoping I'm not the next guy he kills." Kamal also agreed prosecutors got it right when they said that elevator surveillance cameras recorded him reenacting the 2 murders about an hour after they happened. "Basically, I'm glorifying what he did," Kamal said, narrating the footage shown on several monitors. After spending a total of 2 years in pretrial custody, Kamal was eventually found not guilty and cleared of all charges.
Shit, he did the smartest thing, nigga. He did the smartest thing. 3 months later. Man, what the fuck? There's so many police, motherfucking look like it's gonna be another police shootout. You see, bro, this is why I'm getting the shootings confused. I thought this shooting was the shooting from the first thing we was like. This shit, too many police shootings, bro. Why the fuck they keep on getting shootouts with the police? Dude, oh shit. That's the shooting of the NBA fighter. Oh, he shot someone. What the fuck did he shoot at the police or what the fuck this nigga do? He was cleared of all charges in 2020. Whoa, that shit crazy, bro. So you telling me these niggas, bro, keep on, bro? I'm confused, bro. I don't ever be knowing what the fuck just happened because it's like they talk about 3 niggas motherfucking did a police shooting, bro. I'm like, bro, what the fuck, bro? These niggas is wilding, bro. I ain't gonna capture you. They tweaking in motherfucking Toronto. But if you watch this video all the way through, I know your ass fucking with another motherfucking video. So go ahead and go watch another motherfucking video. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and what? Turn on post notifications so you never miss out on any content like this. Go! Alright. Yeah, they tweaking out there and shit. They tweaking in Toronto. They tweaking out there. Bro.
So I've noticed the website that
everybody see that? Check out my link in bio and get $750. Is it fact or cap? That's what we finna find out in this motherfucking video.
So I've noticed a website that a bunch of YouTubers keep promoting that goes by the name of Flash Rewards. It first stood out to me because every single ad I've seen promoting this website guarantees you to get like $750 straight to your Cash App in minutes. With no strings attached, no nothing. Here's what I'm talking about.
I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. When I was young as hell and Funny Mike used to do that shit, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I used to try to do that shit all the time. But that shit ain't never really, you feel me? But I ain't never complete that shit all the way through either. I always just put in the first couple steps and then I ain't do no more after that.
This is the perfect time to show you guys how to make a quick $750. Here's how you do that. Click the link in my description and it should take you to this page right here. And it's gonna ask you a couple questions. Do you use cash? Yes, I use cash. How do you plan to use your $750 to your cash account? I'm gonna keep it or give it to a friend. We're gonna keep it.
No, this not a motherfucking sponsorship reaction, bro. This me reacting to this shit to see if this shit fact or cap, bro.
You go shopping
because I want to know. It's just a random nigga trying it out.
Right here.
Not this
so
nigga.
Just like I said, nothing comes easy. If you guys actually want the deal, you got to actually go through the steps. So do it, you guys. It is legit. You can get it. But let's get back to the episode.
You can't help but think it's a scam at first glance because 1, it looks too good to be true. And 2, nothing in life comes free. Or at least that's what I thought. Until this YouTuber that goes by Jack TV. He makes couples loyalty test videos. I'm a big fan of his. He started promoting them as well. Look, I don't know him personally, but I didn't think of him as being one of those YouTubers that just scam his audience like with this $750 thing. So I started doing research on it. Came across many videos saying, don't do it. It's a scam. Run from Flash Rewards. Like this one.
There's somebody saying that they actually got $750. And it's a survey thing and you get a reward when you complete it, but that's just total BS. You're not getting $750 and there's nobody that you can show me who's had a card and be like, oh, I've gotten $750 from it and actually had proof of that.
I searched about it on Reddit too, and I was surprisingly met with mixed reviews. Like some people were saying positive things about Flash Rewards, so I decided to try it for my.
I ain't gonna cap to you. I have heard some motherfuckers made money off that shit. But the thing is, what I heard is you actually gotta do work for that shit. It ain't easy as motherfuckers make that shit seem. That's the whole thing right there.
Myself. And here's what happened. So I signed up on Flash Rewards with a brand new Gmail and did everything the initial survey told me to do. All right, so far so good. I learned in order to get the $750, you have to complete deals. 5 deals you got to complete to get $100, 10 deals, $250, 15 deals, $500, 20 deals for $750, and another one, 25 deals for $1,000.
You see me? I never even got to the point of doing that. Every time when I tried the shit, I never did the deals. That was the whole thing with me right there. I just always thought like, nigga, they said you gonna get this shit in motherfucking what? 3 minutes. So what I did, put my email, put this, put that, and I didn't get the shit, but I didn't never do the awards.
And they match you with deals that they think you're suited for based on how you answer that survey in the beginning. These deals consisted of downloading games, free trials, signing up on streaming services, donating, I don't know. And this led me to my first problem. So in the sponsored ads, YouTube creators would always make it seem that you just sign up and get your money within minutes. That was not the case with me. Some of these deals, I'm not gonna lie, they took me 5 minutes to a few days, if not weeks to complete. If I'm spending all that time on just one deal, how am I supposed to get the money in a minute? It's kind of misleading in that way, I'd say. Some of the games for the deals require you to get all the way to level 200 for you to get deal credit. And if you're lucky like me, you would get all the way to level 196 just for the game to crash abruptly on your phone and make you restart all the way from level.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't gonna cap to you. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that shit. Like, if I did go through with it, bro, and I actually went through with it, bro, and I made it all the way up to 100 and some this level, and then it crashed and I'm done. It's fuck that shit. I'm not gonna cap to you. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, that happened. I was pissed. And this leads me to my second problem, technical errors. There were many deals that I've done perfectly that I never got credit for because of the technical malfunctions or errors. Oftentimes I had to contact Flash Rewards customer support so I could get courtesy deal credit for what I didn't get automatically credited to me after I completed the deal. And that worked, I'd say, about 90% of the time. Other times I was just out of luck. By the way, some of these deals,
I mean, shit, if you think about it, bro, it shouldn't be that easy though. Like, that it sound more realistic you having to go through all this shit. Now if niggas would have said, oh yeah, you gotta go through all this shit, niggas will believe it more, because it's like, yeah, this shit is a little bit more harder to do, taking you 2 to 3 months to complete this shit.
Deals are paid. Like, this is not a completely free thing. I'm gonna get to that in a second. Now, it can be frustrating if you give your own hard-earned money to do this deal and it doesn't even pop up as you completed it. Putting that out there because that is a possibility. It took support like 2 to 3 days on average to.
So basically, some of the deals and shit, you gotta motherfucking what? Put credits down.
Respond to each claim to get my courtesy deal credit, which also takes away from the fact that it doesn't take a few minutes to just get the money after signing up. But so I decided to do the 25 deals for $1,000. I really wanted to see if this was a scam or not. Also, I wouldn't mind having an extra 1,000. So it took me about 2 to 3 weeks. I started in like mid-October. I got done in like beginning to mid-November. Now I didn't have it sent to my Cash App. They sent me an email to redeem my reward from Tremendous. That was the company that gave out the prepaid cards, and you could choose to have a.
Now this what we're gonna find out if it's fact or cap, bro. Because motherfucking anybody can send a motherfucking thing, but like, get your money. But is you actually gonna be able to spend that money?
Physical card or virtual card? At first, I chose physical. Big mistake. It was the holiday season. I waited 3 or 4 weeks for the card to come in the mail. Never came. Long story short, it got lost in the mail. So I reached.
You see, I would have been like, bro, they scammed me. I knew it. They scammed me, nigga. They scammed me. But he said it got lost in the mail. I would have did virtual off the rip. I ain't gonna cap to you. That's what I would have did.
Back out to Tremendous, and luckily they were pretty quick on getting to me. They just canceled the physical card. They sent me another email to redeem it, and this time I chose a virtual card. The virtual card came like instantly. So after I successfully did it and had the money, I helped my girlfriend do it, which led me to more problems. When she eventually completed all 25 deals, you know, me helping her and everything, they didn't want to pay her out because she did the deals at my house, and they have this very strict rule. Nobody living in the same household is allowed to cash out on Flash Rewards until a whole year has passed since.
Oh, so that's another catch right there. So you could get the money on, but if you get the money on, you not getting, you can't do that shit again for a full year. Okay, I understand it. And you got to understand the reason why they giving you that money is because basically these niggas is the niggas that's getting paid to promote these apps. So they getting paid to promote the apps to y'all, and they basically paying y'all for them to get promos for their app. You get what I'm saying? So everybody getting paid in the long run.
It's the first redemption. So I got my stuff in November. She tried to redeem in January. They flagged it because I guess they thought it was the same person, or she lived in my household because they tracked the GPS. They eventually did give her the $1,000 after we sent a bunch of emails saying, look, please give the money. We spent real hard-earned money on this just for us to not be able to get the reward. So they eventually heard us out. They sent $1,000 to her as well. Here's the proof. I have no problem showing y'all the card numbers or anything like that because we both spent all of our money on there.
Shit, as y'all can see, folks, he got the card and shit. You feel me? Now shit, I'm down there probably gonna try that shit out and make a video about this shit myself. I'm gonna put the link to the website that he used, the exact website that he used, inside the motherfucking description. That's the website I'm actually gonna use too, and see if I can actually get the $1,000. And I'm gonna make a video like this.
So I just want to be completely transparent. We actually spent that money on a cruise, our first ever cruise. We went on it in May. So with that being said, is Flash Rewards a scam? No, it's not a scam, but it definitely does not come without a catch. It has a lot of catches. So much that I know that 99% of the people that try to do this or even consider it are not gonna finish. Mind you, I'm not affiliated with them. I'm not making any money from Flash Rewards to make this video or anything like that. I don't have a custom link for you to click or nothing. I'm posting this video with me having 0 subscribers on this channel. Hopefully this video does good. With that being said,
that's why I actually watched this video, because bro wasn't a big YouTuber. He ain't have no name, no none of that shit. He just a nigga that's trying to see if this shit real. And as y'all can see, he showed us it took him about 2 to 3 weeks to get $1,000. That shit not that bad, you feel me? So I'm gonna make a video like this and see if this shit actually working shit. I'm gonna put the link in the description if y'all want to try this shit out. Shit, Y'all might be able to get it. Shit, as y'all can see, those are the exact steps. So now you know what the fuck you gotta do. I'm gonna follow his exact steps. And I don't be doing shit anyway, but chilling at the house. So 2 weeks ain't really shit to me, you feel me? So I'm finna check that shit out. See how the fuck it's coming and shit. And see if I can actually get that money on. But I'm probably ain't gonna do the 25 rewards. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna do the lowest amount of rewards just to get a little bit of money on and see if they actually sent the money and shit. I ain't gonna back to you. But if you watch this video all the way through, I know your ass fucking with another motherfucking video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss out on any content like this. And if you don't feel like typing in the website, I will put the website in the description with all my other social media platforms. Like, I would prefer y'all to click the link to my social media platforms compared to the link to the website to this shit. But shit, if you want to just go to the website, you could just go to the website. But I prefer you to check out my motherfucking profile picture, not my profile, my Instagram and my TikTok and shit. And you're going to see that other link up in there as well, you feel me? If y'all want to get it, go ahead and try it out for yourself. And let me know if the shit actually worked for y'all. Oh, shit. What else am I fucking look at, bro? Shit, yeah, I've been reacting. I gotta go take a shower. I actually gotta get off at like 6, bro. Motherfucker to go do this shit. Gotta go take a shower and go see my mama and shit. This shit. Hold on. No, he was saying the Liverpool shit, so I'm damn near gonna let me see. I hope it ain't like the last video because we did the ice cream wars. We had to turn that shit off, man. I ain't gonna cap to you, boy. All these shits motherfucking long as hell, my nigga. We had to plan the whole time out for those. I ain't gonna cap to you. All the videos we really be doing, we really only try to do, like, you feel me? Really, I try to do less than 30 minutes, but the most I be trying to do is only 30, just because with the reactions of me talking and shit, it's gonna push it on to like an hour. So with an hour-long video, then they're gonna turn it on to like a 2-hour-long video. You feel me? So that's why I be trying to make it short so I can get everybody request in. Because it's like, if I do a long video like that, appreciate it. If I had to plan out for some shit like that, do that shit, and like, when really I don't got nothing planned, you feel me? But right now, you know, this is not a quick one. No, if you could find me one, I could react to it and shit. If you find me one that's short, but yeah, all them motherfuckers ones, they either long as hell or they like 3 minutes, and I feel like a 3-minute video probably ain't gonna give me no information. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Birdie? You know. I like if it's too short, I don't be want to react to it because I feel like, man, it ain't really shit to react to if it's too short. But if it's too long, you feel me? We ain't trying to do that shit either because it's like, damn, that shit long as hell. We really be like in the perfect range, be like 15 minutes. I love them 15-minute videos, bro. 15-minute videos be my favorite type of videos. Bro. What the fuck is going on with my little boo thing? Who my little boo thing? Ice Spice. Yeah, I'm sorry to say though, she not my boo thing no more. She got demoted, man. She got demoted, man. Mulatto, she got promoted back to the top again because what Ice Spice is doing with her body, bro, I do not condone this shit. It's her body, her choice though, so don't get to hating on me. I don't give a fuck, man. It's my opinion, man. I like Ice Spice better when she had that little chunky chunk on her. She wasn't even chunky. I look back at her back in the day, she wasn't even chunky. She was skinny as hell back then, and she's skinny as fuck now.
Ice Spice, a name that not too long ago was dominating conversations in the music industry. From her breakout hit Munch to viral moments with some of the biggest stars in the world, she seemed fairly unstoppable. But as fast as she rose, the buzz around her is starting to die down. Album sales are lower than ever, the hype isn't hitting like it used to, and the public, including her fans, are beginning to move on. In my last video about her, Ice Spice The Fall Off, we explore the cracks in her rise to fame. Today we're going to discuss where Ice Spice stands now, why her name is fading away, and whether this is the beginning of the end for her music career, or just a turning point. So, I'm sure most people are familiar with the name, the face, or the body. Ice Spice became one of the most talked about artists practically overnight, and that was through her breakout hit, Munch. On top of that, she had collaborations with stars like Taylor Swift, and there was a lot of conversation surrounding this young, racially ambiguous-looking young woman who's taken the industry by storm. As many of us have.
Jokes on you, I don't even know what racially ambiguous mean. Oh, that mean like she looked mixed. I think that's what it mean. This the picture right here that pissed me off, bro. I seen this shit, bro. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Her ass look like she going through withdrawals or some shit, bro. I see every vein in her motherfucking neck. Y'all see every vein. Look, let's zoom in on every vein, bro. You see this? You see this? Look at this. Look at that shit. You see all them, bro? She got the. Look at this. Look how strong this shit look, man. Strong ass neck, man. See, look at this. Look at. Come on, man. Ice Spice, man. You too bony. You too bony. I can't condone these type of activities. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I've noticed, however, things have changed for Ice Spice. The buzz isn't what it once used to be. Her numbers are slipping, and that once unstoppable wave of momentum seems to be losing steam. So the question remains, what exactly happened and what's going on right now? It's an undeniable fact that Ice Spice took the music world by storm. Her track Munch gained so much traction, launching her into the spotlight extremely fast. In the year that followed, she collaborated with industry heavyweights, dropped multiple singles that pushed her further up the charts, secured key cosigns, and established herself as one of the most discussed young artists in music. Things are different for her now though, as the name
I ain't gonna cap. The reason why Ice Spice was the most discussed, in my opinion, is because motherfucking, for one, she looked good, she twerk a lot, and her music is very questionable. Like, why are you listening to Ice Spice outside of just listening to it just because it's on TikTok, behind the TikTok sound or some shit?
Ice Spice no longer carries the same weight it once did. A few months ago, we examined her recent album sales, and unfortunately, her project didn't really perform that well. Her debut studio album, Y2K, which had a significant amount of hype and build-up, dropped on July 26, 2024. The project featured 10 songs, clocking in at just about 23 minutes, a notably short runtime for a debut release. When it finally arrived, the reception was sour. The album managed to push around 28,000 units in its first week. Numbers that wouldn't necessarily be considered bad for a typical new artist. But in Ice Spice's case, these numbers were definitely underwhelming, considering the millions spent in marketing and the expansive promotional budget allocated to her career, an advantage that most rising artists simply don't receive at such an early stage.
I ain't gonna cap to you. It's not about all that budget shit. Motherfuckers wasn't listening to Ice Spice because she had high quality music. It's because her ass made a catchy TikTok song on Gang, and motherfuckers trying to figure out what was that song that everybody keep on playing on TikTok. TikTok is the reason why she got views and numbers and shit. It's not because that label and all that shit. That shit don't mean shit.
The performance of this album was widely seen as underwhelming. Her face and name appeared in places that most up-and-coming artists could only dream of. Riding that initial wave of fame, she leveraged her platform to secure a substantial number of accolades and high-profile opportunities. Munch, the track that initially propelled her into the spotlight, gained significant traction upon its release in August 2022. This viral surge marked the beginning of her rapid rise in the industry. Beyond the song's online ubiquity, Ice Spice's active, engaging social media presence as a new artist helped amplify the buzz, drawing even more eyes and ears to her brand. She followed up with multiple tracks that also garnered substantial attention, pushing her rise even further. During this climb, she secured a number of cosigns from prominent industry figures, solidifying her status as a force to be reckoned with. At one point, Ice Spice appeared downright unstoppable, riding a wave of momentum that seemed untouchable. This relentless spotlight naturally...
Nah, she's stressed out for sure, most definitely, because her ass motherfucker ain't getting no numbers like she used to. You know, when them motherfuckers get scared they ass finna fall off, that's where they get to tweak it. Like, man, I don't want this lifestyle to go away. Yeah, it might finna end, sweetheart.
Drew both admiration and criticism. So whether it was positive or negative, in the end, it only served to amplify her name. So she benefited immensely from the sheer volume of attention directed her way. Beyond the music and the strong reactions it inspired, her body was undeniably a significant part of her initial
Dang, look at that.
Early on, her curvy figure drew as much attention as her tracks, helping her stand out in a crowded industry. However, Ice Spice looks notably different now. Many people have pointed out that since her initial breakthrough, Ice Spice has slimmed down considerably. She's simply not as thick as that oatmeal she always used to reference in her music. And given how much her earlier image contributed to her buzz, this change has not gone unnoticed. Her sex appeal was a significant factor in capturing and holding the public's attention, working strongly in her favor. A large portion of her audience...
Shit, for real though, I ain't gonna cap to you, man. I was not looking at no Ice Spice videos just because motherfucking... I was not listening to Ice Spice looking at the videos because Ice Spice was rapping good. I was looking at it because she was looking good in that music video. I'm like, God damn. God damn. I didn't even know what the fuck she was talking about for real.
Audience consists of young girls aspiring to emulate her look and lifestyle, and young boys imagining themselves being with someone like her. In other words, her sexual image effectively played into the fantasies of her fan base, and that's something a lot of people don't really talk about. Whenever a young artist or entertainer goes viral and skyrockets to fame, there's usually something deeper going on with that blow up. It's never just about the music or looks alone. There's always something about their brand that taps into human psychology, which eventually turned people into their audience, and that's why people are so drawn to them. Now, as for Ice Spice, cracks have began to appear.
What the fuck is this shit? Man, bro, I ain't gonna cap to you. You can't be popping Ice Spice, man. This shit for a music video, I think. This shit gotta be for a music video. Cause you ain't finna be popping up on my feed looking like this on a regular basis, man. This better not be no, oh yeah, I'm just trying to try a new look. This better be for a music video. I think this like a design of a character. I think she's trying to look like a character, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, cause this shit, I hope this ain't her look that she's trying to go for.
Image she carefully built with the help of the industry machine that promoted her. Controversies emerged, including a public feud with a former best friend who painted her as deeply unpleasant. At the same time, her previously magnetic sex appeal seemed to diminish, weakening one of the main...
Man, bro, Coi Leray is the only one that could be looking skinny like that and still get on game. Cause Ice Spice, Coi Leray, she meant to be skinny like that, bro. It's a difference when you meant to be skinny like that and you forcing yourself to be skinny. She forcing herself to be skinny and her body don't even fuck with that shit. You could tell. Look at that shit. Her body not meant to be doing that shit.
Pillars of her initial appeal. All this contributed to her waning influence, forcing fans in the industry.
And then your hair, big as hell, shorty. Like your head big as hell. At least your body match up with your big ass head. This big ass bobblehead, little ass. I'm still folding her with her looking like this. I ain't gonna cap to you. I'm sitting here talking all. I'm still folding. I'm still folding, bro. But it's like, bro, come on. Your head about big as hell, body little as hell. Your body not meant to be built like this. I ain't gonna lie to you. Coi Leray, she got a more smaller head, bro. You got that bobblehead.
To reevaluate who she really was beneath the surface. The general consensus about her music and rapping abilities seems to be that she's simply not that good. So the question for many has always been, why her? With countless of talented artists out there struggling for recognition, why did she command so much of the spotlight? I think most of us realize that the music industry isn't as random as it appears. We've seen how certain artists like Sexyy Red, and they've essentially been chosen to fill a very specific role. The truth is, Sexyy Red isn't just an artist. She's a caricature of black women, which is something I spoke about in my video about her, so definitely check it out if you have not seen it. Deliberately crafted to grab attention and feed into an industry-driven narrative, while Ice Spice brought
on game that ignorance, man. Sexyy Red is the embodiment of ignorance on gang. I ain't gonna cap to you. Yeah, this
her
shit
appeal
wild.
makes her more lucrative for labels and corporations, and this of course brings her racial ambiguity into play. This is a point I've raised repeatedly over the last few years, and I believe most of us can agree that it's a very real thing. Specifically for the women in hip-hop, it's hard not to notice a pattern. The most heavily promoted names and faces often have lighter skin tones. In the music industry, particularly in hip-hop, women with lighter skin tones often find themselves more readily promoted due to deeply ingrained colorism, which rewards features perceived as closer to Eurocentric beauty standards.
Yeah, I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. I mean, bro, it's like they promote Sexyy Red, though. They promote Sexyy Red, but I mean, the reason they promoting Sexyy Red is because she doing like that ignorant shit. If she wasn't doing that ignorant shit, do you think they'd be promoting Sexyy Red? I don't think they'd be promoting motherfucking none of these women if they wasn't doing all this motherfucking, you know, this thought ass, bop ass shit. Let's be real. I don't think it's even about skin color, man. It's just about them being some thotty bops on gang. If they not out here shaking that toot toot and, you know, doing all that shit, boy, they don't care about your skin complexion. On gang, you cooked.
And in return, translates into greater visibility, marketing support, and commercial success. In this way, Ice Spice has undeniably benefited from colorism. Another flashpoint in the conversation surrounding Ice Spice's changing image occurred when she posted videos of herself working out at the gym. Initially, one might think this would paint a healthy, proactive picture.
Shit!
After all,
God damn! You see, Ice Spice, if she would have stayed just looking like that, because when I saw these videos, I'm like, okay, Ice Spice, I'm cool with your little body, man. I'm folding you. I'm folding you like a lawn chair. I ain't gonna cap to you. But then she just got skinnier and skinnier and skinnier. I'm like, wait a minute. I don't like you no more. Like, what the fuck?
many artists share their fitness journeys or show behind-the-scenes glimpses of their personal lives. But for Ice Spice, these gym clips ended up leading to the Ozempic allegations. Early on, a big part of her appeal included a curvy, distinctive figure, often highlighted on social media and in music videos.
Ice Spice.
That was very consistent with her lyrics and image. People loved and lashed onto the idea of her body being thick like oatmeal, which I love me some oatmeal. Do you? However, people noticed a shift over time.
I don't love me no oatmeal, but I love me some Ice Spice oatmeal on gang.
Spice began appearing visibly slimmer, and that led to speculation on social media, which fueled rumors that she might have turned to weight loss aids. And this is when Ozempic entered the chat. Ozempic, a medication primarily intended for managing type 2 diabetes, but increasingly and controversially used for rapid weight loss, has been a hot topic on the internet. When fans start perceiving that an artist's image is changing, especially in ways that deviate from their original.
Yeah, man, look at this shit. Her arms about skinny as hell. Her booty. I mean, it's like she don't be looking bad skinny, but then it's like, then you see certain pictures and you're like, bitch, you too skinny. But then you see certain pictures and you're like, oh yeah, you got that little petite skinny. But it's like, I don't know, bro. It's like every time I see a picture of Ice Spice, she looking like a different motherfucker.
original appeal extremely rapidly, they often look for explanations, whether it's a new fitness routine, dietary adjustments, or something more drastic like a prescription drug, Ozempic. Ice Spice gradually lost the initial momentum that catapulted her into the spotlight. She stopped charting as frequently, and her level of industry support and cosigns declined. She also burned important bridges, most notably her connection with Nicki Minaj, while desperately trying to maintain relevance through questionable moves like starting a beef with rapper Latto or staging a relationship with rapper Central C. These tactics didn't just fail to revive her buzz, they backfired, making her seem less genuine and more calculated. Then the final blow came with the fallout involving her best friend, a situation that seriously damaged her brand's integrity. Stacked together, these missteps and controversies drained her of the appeal she once had, leaving her struggling to reclaim the spark that made her a sensation in the first place. Honestly, this conversation is way bigger than Ice Spice. People are less willing to support anything that doesn't seem authentic, and the world's changing in a way that makes it harder for insincerity to slip by unnoticed. That's not to say there isn't still a market for certain types of art.
I ain't gonna cap to you. It seemed like after Central C did that shit with Ice Spice, bro, folks ass damn that started falling off, gang. Motherfuckers stopped fucking with him after he did that little Ice Spice shit. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, bro. Something just changed, man. They did that shit, bro. And that shit did not help their situations.
To thrive, but it seems like audiences are getting bored of manufactured personas,
Yeah, what's wrong
shallow
with
marketing
Central C?
ploys, and talent that can't live up to the hype. At the end of the day, Ice Spice's rise and fade both serves as a reflection of the era that we're living in. The fact that someone could achieve her level of momentum and then lose so much of it just 2 years and a few months later highlights how quickly public interest can shift. Still, despite everything, there's a silver lining for Ice Spice. She remains a known figure. That kind of name and recognition can be leveraged for future opportunities, ensuring that even if her initial hype has dwindled, she can still capitalize on her fame moving forward and continue to make some money. And this just goes to show a very positive side of experiencing overnight success, even if you quote-unquote fall off. In the long run, you can still leverage whatever fame you have left. We often talk about loss of relevance as if it's the end of the road, but that's not always true.
Yeah, it's not true. You gotta understand, bro. You just gotta be smart with it, bro. Like, lots of them Chicago drill rappers that knew their rap career was over with, they got a streaming platform just because the fame that they once had due to their rapping shit. You feel me? So it's like, if you know how to leverage that shit, come on, bro. King Yella, bro. How the fuck is King Yella even like? Who the fuck will be watching King Yella if he didn't have his previous fame for when he was doing whatever bullshit he was rapping back in the day? Niggas wouldn't be paying attention to King Yella. So it's like, you leverage that shit out, bro. You could do that shit the right way. J-Mane is a perfect example of that shit, bro. J-Mane damn near got bigger on game because he started off trying to be a rapper. He leveraged who he was, his fame from back in the day, and boosted that shit and got bigger than what he was.
Many of these individuals will still find their own ways to succeed, and that includes Ice Spice. Once you reach a certain level of recognition, as long as you don't completely let yourself go and continue putting in the effort, you can still make a good living and carve out a comfortable life for yourself. As for Ice Spice's future in music, maybe she still has a few more hits left in her, only time will tell, of course. Overall, whether she can deliver truly impactful albums that resonate with a wide audience remains to be seen. It all comes down to the quality of her music and how well she navigates everything that's happened so far. Perception is incredibly powerful in the music industry, and if she can shift it back in her favor by recapturing some of that earlier momentum, then honestly, the sky's the limit. You never really know what might happen next.
Bro, I ain't gonna cap to you. If Ice Spice ever go down bad, the only thing she gotta do is just start a YouTube channel, vlog consistently, and do reactions, bro. And I can guarantee people, if she start gaming and she actually good at the game, bro, niggas would love, they would start simping over her, bro. She just gotta learn how to be good at like Call of Duty or some shit, bro. Imagine Ice Spice being good at a video game and she just looking and she just looking cute. Nah, you talk about OL. She could do OF, bro, but that shit, bro, that shit ain't gon'. She could do that shit to get that quick money on, but it's like you feel me? You tweaking, man. With the she would get that money. She would get that money, bro. But it's like, if she did reactions, bro, that shit would go up and she'd get a more humble living. She would be, it's probably more would be humble. She still would make hella money, but it's like, OnlyFans, bro, is like she gonna fuck up her reputation even more. And it's like, bro, I'm talking about, bro, the way people would still pay for Ice Spice body with her looking like that. You see, you know what? I never even really understood the OnlyFans shit because I'm not paying for no coochie motherfucking I could watch for free. I could watch that shit for free on game. What? Like, let's start there, bro. I'm not finna pay for that shit. So I never even looked at that shit as like a real even money source because it's like, niggas really doing that shit. But then at the same time, niggas really doing that shit, bro. Like, boy, why the fuck would I pay for that shit and I could go right on them free sites, nigga? What the fuck? If you really, if yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then they be leaking this shit. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. That shit, boy, they leak that shit on Twitter, all types of shit, nigga. I ain't gonna cap to you, man. I ain't gonna cap to you. I'm not watching it. But if I wanted to, nigga, I'm watching it for free. I'm not paying for that shit. I ain't gonna cap to you. That's shit. If I am watching it, I'm watching it for free. That's the point of me saying that shit, man. But if you watch this video all the way through, I know your ass fucking with another motherfucking video. So go ahead and go watch another motherfucking video. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and what? Turn on post notifications so you never miss out on any content like this. Go. You said you keeping a clean mind. Shit, yep, that's a good thing to do. That's a good thing to do, man. Whoa. Oh. But nah, man. My mama and them, they keep calling this shit. So I'm finna go head out, bro. See what the fuck my mom, they want to see me for Christmas. It is getting kind of late. And then I'm going to post all these videos in a live stream. And then I'm going to hop back on live and shit when I get back dealing with all this shit, bro. I ain't going to cap to you. And then, y'all know, man, I appreciate everyone who tuned into the live, bro. Y'all the real goats. Y'all the real niggas, man. Love y'all niggas, man. Y'all stay smooth. Be safe out here. Merry Christmas, man. Happy Hanukkah, bro. Whatever you decide to celebrate, bro. Happy to you, gang. I ain't gonna cap to you, man.